Okay, we are live on my channel, and then I'm going to upload this on the other channel after because it has to get cleared. Alright. So, on today's FiyaPie, we're gonna... no idea, but you're gonna be... But, Smash Ultimate Amiibo Tournament's gonna be running in the background. So, Jesse, do you want the... Oh, wow, spare... Well, then again, this is on my channel, that's why people are seeing it.
Yeah.
Should I disconnect the chat from the gameplay? Yeah, I think I should. Yeah. Make it so there's a clear... Even though it looks deformed. You know what?
This is the beta for the big FiyaPie channel. FiyaPie is going to be a YouTube channel in which there will be uploaded documentaries about each of our lives and random, maybe just random videos and streams that involves all four of us. It's a big team, so.
Okay, so I'm gonna set up for this tournament. So, when Brandon gets back, Adam has a story to tell him.
Should make the chat longer.
Yeah, even if it looks a little distorted.
That's fine.
Yeah, it looks fine. It looks fine.
Yeah. It's good.
Because
What do you think of the layout?
Oh, we already started.
yeah, we did. So when Brandon gets back, you can tell him. Damn it! Fucking. Oh my god. Yeah, get back in there, Robin.
Brandon.
Okay. Apparently the Wii Fit trainer was really tough to find back in the Smash 4 days. So was Marth, and one other amiibo I forgot.
They formed her out of real calcium.
Real calcium, huh?
She's so healthy, and instead of drinking milk, she became milk. What?
What the fuck? Alright, so... Yeah, Adam has a story to tell. My story is that I figured out how to use... I got myself a USB Blu-ray drive. Mostly because I want to learn how to burn my own videos to Blu-rays. Because of the high storage capacity. But I was doing disc-to-digital conversions on Voodoo so that some of my Blu-ray only movies I can have digital copies of. Alright, now I have to get some of the amiibos from the shelf. And there's a bit of a story behind me. What the fuck? Oh, you advertised. Okay. So anyways, the first movies I decided to convert to digital were the X-Men movies, because I have a pack of the first 6 movies that did not come with a digital code, and then I have, like, the newer movies starting with Days of Future Past digitally, so I figured, hey, let's get the older movies in. And the first 5 movies worked like a charm, and I got excited. The 6th movie, The Wolverine, basically the movie made before Logan, like the same director who would go on to make Logan, making another standalone Wolverine movie, which came out before Days of Future Past, but... Voodoo, for some reason, it was trying to read the disc, and for some reason it couldn't, it thought it recognized it as an officially supported movie, and yet it didn't know what the movie was. Like, does that make sense? Or no?
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it asked me, like, basically, it asked me, oh, what movie is this supposed to be? And I told it it's the Wolverine. And it's like, oh, thank you for your feedback. It doesn't let me convert it.
Wow. Thank you for telling me this is Wolverine. I'm here to watch the movie on there. Thank you. Good night.
Yeah, that's... So... And then I'm like, oh, well, that was weird. Then I go to convert the Dirty Harry movies, because I like Clint Eastwood, I like the Dirty Harry movies. I convert the first one, it's fine. I go to the second one, Magnum Force. It tells me, there was an error reading this disc. And I'm like, okay. Like, at first I think something is wrong with the disc, but then I look and I see that the media player on my computer that can play Blu-ray discs, that came with the player, by the way. Like, there was a disc to install it. It read it just fine. Like, it could play just fine. So there was nothing wrong with the disc. So I'm like, well, that's weird. Then I'd go to a random disc. I went to the last movie in the set, the Deadpool, no relation to the Marvel character. And it worked. And then I try the other two movies, The Enforcer and Sudden Impact. They don't work either. They give me the same error reading this disc. Oh god, the dog is covering me. No, that's... No, that's redneck mode. But anyways... Yeah, it is. So, anyways, I get home from oh, you saw Venom the other day? You thought it was alright? I might consider trying it, but I don't know. So, anyways, I get home from volunteering. God damn it, dog.
Yeah, I'm gonna meet Brandon temporarily.
Yeah, I was about to do that.
How do you mute him?
On mobile, you just hold their icon and then tap mute. They can unmute themselves though, so it's fine.
So wait, he's muted now?
Yeah.
Alright, so... What happened... So, I get home from volunteering, and I say, you know what, let's convert more movies. Like, I wanted to convert the Shrek movies, and, well, Shrek was on my mind. I was considering trying the Dirty Harry movies again. So, I grab a whole bunch of Blu-ray sets, including Shrek, and then I remembered, I have the Hobbit movies, extended editions, digitally. That's the only way I have them. I got them in a sale. And I'm thinking, why don't I put the Lord of the Rings extended editions? Because, or at least try to, so that way I can watch all 6 of them digitally. So, I get my Blu-ray set, and I put the Fellowship disc in. Fellowship of the Ring. It reads. Yeah. And here's the weird part. It tells me, this disc is eligible to register all of these movies. Which one do you want to register? And it lists all 3 of the extended edition Lord of the Rings movies.
Wow.
So, I'm thinking to myself, well, this is the Fellowship of the Ring disc, so I'll do Fellowship of the Ring. So I add it, and then I go to put the Two Towers disc in. It gives me the same error, can't read disc. And I'm thinking to myself, so I try both discs, because on Blu-ray it's on 2 discs. And it can't read any of them. I even put the same Fellowship of the Ring disc I used to read it. It could not read it.
It's really weird.
And I finally put in one of the bonus feature DVDs. It finally lets me either register the theatrical cut or extended cut. The catch is, because it was a DVD, I had to pay $3 extra if I wanted it in HD. And I'm like, Well, obviously I'm not doing that, because scanning the regular discs gets me it in HD for $2 instead of $5.
Mm-hmm.
So, finally, I register a whole bunch of movies. I try Shrek. Shrek 1 works, but then Shrek 2 does the same thing. Shrek 2, error, can't read disc.
Dang, that seems really annoying.
Yeah, it was really freaking annoying. So I just registered a whole bunch of movies. Oh, is that the guy that's in the Discord?
On YouTube?
I recognize his name.
Yeah, his name looks familiar from the Discord.
Yeah, he's the same person. And apparently, I guess he created the... Well, no. He must have had a YouTube account beforehand.
How did he join the Discord?
Last time I was streaming, he came in my Twitch chat, and we invited him through there.
Ah, I see. So...
Why not walk in and ask him for it?
So, well, this is the first time he's been in one of my streams, even though this is a FiyaPie episode, technically.
This will be re-uploaded to be the first,
yeah, I titled it appropriately. So...
And the reason why it's on here is because fucking... I tried to activate it on the actual channel we wanted it to be on, and fucking... Literally, it's like, oh, provide your phone number, we'll send you the text with the code. I got the code, put it in. Alright, your account's been verified. Okay, so before you can stream, you have to wait 24 hours. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Hello? Oh, I think I recognize that person in chat too. I think they subscribed to me because of Amiibo.
Amiibo.
I just have to find 3 more to enter. I think I'll grab... I don't know if I want to put Ness and Lucas, because I feel like they're going to cheat.
Schneck, our voices are really low.
His voice is low? Well... Do I have the new Amiibo? Yes, I do. So... Well, no, like... I'm trying to get your... Or... What a... Wait a fuck. Oh! No wonder your voices are fucking low. Damn it! I had the desktop audio, like, fucking low.
Well, yes, but your voice is also low. On the stream.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, I have your desktop audio up, so now you can be heard.
Mm-hmm.
I can up me a little then. Yeah. I accidentally muted myself.
Good.
I will up me by like 5. Yeah. So, now I had... So, yes. Ultimate... Oh, Karis 8? I don't know. Ultimate Icarus, that's what it is. Yes, I got Young Link and Ken. I also got Robin, Wii Fit Trainer, and Little Mac from Best Buy. So yeah, thanks for catching that. I mean, we just committed a freaking Mr. V sin. So...
This is why I always love to do test recordings before I stream, because of problems like this. I had huge fucking errors in my own streams in the past when I didn't test record. And even though I had people to check my content, they're like, yeah, it's fine. When I looked at it, it was garbage.
Garbage! From King Garbage of the Garbage Dynasty, but...
I remember I was doing a Brawl stream that was just muted. Alright, anyway.
Then again, I was the one talking for most of it. So, yeah, like what So, Adam, what was it? You were describing the situation with the channel, so do you want to describe it again? And then and then we will do the conclusion of the Disc to Digital saga, because there is a conclusion.
Okay, so to explain the error in channel. Basically, so, in case you didn't hear me, what we were trying to do was this episode was originally going to be airing on the actual FiyaPie channel, but what ended up happening was YouTube was like, "Oh, hey, you gotta enable this for live streaming." So I was like, "What the fuck?" So I go to do the enabling thing, and it's like, "Oh, provide your phone number so we can send you voicemail or text." So I put in my phone number, select text, I get a code, and it's like, alright, put the fucking code in here. I put in the code, it's like, alright, cool, so now you're enabled for live streaming. Oh, but you also gotta wait 24 hours. And I'm like, what? What do you mean 24 hours? So, technically, we wouldn't be able to do this until tomorrow if that was our only channel. So, yeah, that was stupid. I didn't even know you had to activate it. I don't remember having to do that on my channel when I turned it on. Or, what? No, when I made it. Okay, wow, my word choice was horrible there. But yeah, I don't remember having to do that shit when I made my channel. The only thing I remember having to do was putting in my phone number so I can upload videos that were longer than 15 minutes. That was the only thing. Live streaming was always available.
Hello, Koopa Gaming. So, to answer Ultimate Icarus, I experiment with the way... yeah, I was just making sure this was on. So, I experiment with how I train them. Sometimes I do the training. Sometimes I have a level 9 CPU doing the training. Other times I have a level 9 CPU equipped with spirits doing the training. So, okay, we are ready to go with this tourney. Or wait, I have to stretch this. Okay, so... Koopa Gaming's asking, who do you think's gonna win? Well, we're gonna find out.
Find out next time.
Oh, wow, Young Link, one of the newbies, is going up against Lucina, one of the first amiibo I ever had. So, you ready for the conclusion to the Voodoo Dis-to-Digital saga? Jesse?
Alright. Yeah.
So, here it is. So, I'm converting a whole bunch of random movies just to get up to, like, a promotion where if you converted, like, 10 movies, you get, like, a $5 credit.
Uh-huh.
So...
yeah.
And then I'm thinking to myself, so I check everything out, I go to checkout, everything's clear, and then I thought to myself, I wonder what would happen if I put the Lord of the Rings Two Towers disc in now. I put the disc in, it reads, and it does the exact same thing the Fellowship of the Ring disc did, where it lists all 3 extended editions.
Huh.
And then, I'm like, okay. So I put the Return of the King disc in. Error, can't read disc.
Wait.
And I'm like, and at that point it hit me. I was like, you son of a bitch. I put Shrek 2 in. It reads. I put Shrek 2 in. It brings up all 4 Shrek movies.
All 4?
Wait.
And then I had to pick Shrek 2. And then I actually got out the Dirty Harry movies again. I put in Magnum Force, one of the movies that wouldn't work. It pulls up all the Dirty Harry movies.
So weird.
Welcome back,
at that
Brandon.
point, it hit me. If I was gonna do disc-to-digital conversions, they had to be done one at a time. I had to scan them, check out, and then scan them again. Because that was the only way it was gonna work.
Well.
But I scanned them, and it worked.
Brandon, are you there?
I'm not sure what.
How did he get unmuted? What the fuck?
What? Not Brandon's fine.
Well, no, because I hear his background noise now. Even though he should be muted.
That's
Unless
my
he walked up to his computer, unmuted it, and then left again. Which wouldn't really make any sense. Okay, well, I guess for right now it's fine if he's unmuted, but if his fucking dogs start wailing again, I'm gonna fucking mute him.
Let me make a thumbnail for this. It's really annoying.
Koopa Gaming, I did not rename myself FiyaPie. Basically, this is the Discord server name now, and it's basically our own podcast after we defected away from Vandalia 1998, or as I'll call him, Mr. V.
But wait, who called him that first? Was it me or you?
No, I called him Mr. V first.
Well, no, I thought you called him something else.
No, I don't know if I called him Mr. No, I used the term Vandalia-ism for describing any one of his moments that I didn't agree with. Oh, whoa! Young Link won?
I might have to leave again, by the way.
Oh.
I left that last time because a friend I haven't seen in a very long time decided to drop by.
Go do it. Go do it.
But I'm not sure if I have to leave yet or not.
Where are you going?
If I do have to leave, I'll be going to get dinner or some shit like that.
Oh, so you'll be back.
Oh, wait, I left the Ice Climbers colored from the Super Smash Sisters thing.
Super Bash Sisters, you mean?
Sure, whatever. Well, before Brandon leaves, you want to tell
what
him
the joke
your
is.
experience when you told me and Jesse?
That's not even at all what I'm laughing at.
Schnick, that's not... Or, Schnick, that is the joke. Super Bash Sisters. That's literally how Lucina said it.
Okay.
Super.
And Kid Icarus... Have you played Kid Icarus Uprising?
Me? No, I haven't.
In the tutorial, in a tutorial section where it goes in detail on how to play the game, there's a section of the game that talks about, like, how when you run, you'll grow tired, and they were talking about Smash, because Pit was like, huh, that looks familiar, and then he references Smash, and then Lucina's like, I think it's called Super Bash Sisters.
Wait, Palutena says it?
Or yeah, Paul. Did I say Lucina?
You
God
said
damn
Lucina.
it! I feel
Lucina's
stupid.
Fire Emblem.
Yeah, Lucina,
Palutena's
mate.
Kid Icarus.
Lucina is the goddess of light.
You said Lucina like 15 times.
Why didn't you correct me?
Because I didn't know what you were talking about at
Because
first
it's a
in the
woman.
game.
Oh my god.
It's
You
like
were
you
the one
said,
who-
one of my flaws is that sometimes I go bozo brain.
Wow, Jesse,
She
I'm
is woman.
gonna fucking sue you for
blame me for
slander.
this? You don't blame me for being bozo.
You
Well-
slandered yourself.
No,
Yes, actually.
can't prove that.
I just did.
Yeah, Lucina's actually the goddess of light. Palutena doesn't exist.
Lucina is too overpowered.
No, Lucina died.
She needs to be nerfed until she doesn't exist anymore.
No, Brandon, you missed it. Lucina's already in the realm of Richard.
Oh, perfect.
Like, freaking the newbie Young Link, because I got my Young Link amiibo today. Yeah, freaking Young Link did away with her.
Young Spink.
So how much longer are you gonna be here for?
No, because, Adam, if you have the time, tell him their thing.
Okay, Brandon, you're not gonna fucking believe this shit. So
Alright, gotta go again. No, I'm just kidding.
So, I got my fucking diploma today because I'm graduating my program soon, and I asked for my diploma sooner. And I get it, and I want to clarify this too. I had this other placard since I actually graduated Greenway, and it's basically just a thick metal thing instead of a piece of paper, so it's kind of the same thing, but not really. And then I got the actual diploma. I look at the diploma, my mom looks at it with me, and she's like, huh, they got your name wrong.
Oh my god.
You're not gonna fucking believe this, dude. You're actually not gonna believe this. Okay, so
also, apparently, fucking... What the fuck is that character's name? Bayonetta? Apparently she's just an idiot.
So...
Oh, you forgot about playing Bayonetta on Switch.
Okay, listen. So... they got my middle name and my last name wrong.
How did they fuck up your middle name? It's so easy. It's literally just the name David.
Yeah. Well, they spelled it as D-A-B-I-D.
David?
Yep, David.
Are you kidding me? David. Oh my god.
David. And you know, okay, I want you to guess how they got Sheets wrong.
Skeets.
No, like seriously guess.
S-C-H.
David, yeah. Oh, he says he's done. Is this guy in the chat? How would you say his name?
I think he told me when it was like very late in the night, and I forgot.
Yeah, because his "I'm done" reactions like something you would do.
Yeah, Kyle.
Oh,
shit.
and
I probably
Kirby still taunts like an idiot.
Probably still messed that name up, but whatever.
Kirby.
So okay. Anyways, Brandon, guess how they spelled it wrong though. Like actually guess.
You're actually not gonna believe it, Brandon.
I don't know. S-K-E-E-T-S? Skeets?
No.
Well, I don't know.
Okay. So for context and for the chat, my last name is spelled S-C-H-E-E-T-Z, but the way they spelled it was S-C-H-E-E-T-3.
What?
Yep.
They put a 3 in your name?
Uh-huh. They put the number 3 on the last letter of my last name.
Apparently, Adam, you're just an MLG gamer now.
Also, yeah, probably will forget your name again. Okay, I'm gonna fucking
Photograph.
Shnek, if you really don't want to show the pictures on the
I can show the picture, but I have to set it up. So
I could just put it in the Discord if you don't want to.
If you want to put it in the Discord, you can, but at the same time, yeah, maybe put it in the Discord.
Yeah, just put it in the Pisscord.
Pisscord? Yeah, you stole my name.
What?
That's what I called Discord at one point.
And remember, hands off my bees.
Oh.
Hands off the trees and the lorax.
Bees, what do we do?
Alright. I need to download the images from Skype because I have them on my phone and I don't feel like doing it on Discord mobile users. Crunch.
Here's a thumbnail.
God damn!
It's actually just cartoonish at that point.
Kylil, if that's how you say it, or Keelil or something.
We're really That's how you say it.
Oh, Barilli is how you say it. Okay, yeah, my real last name, tons of people get wrong too. Though a surprising amount have been getting it right recently.
I got it right the first time I met Schnick, so.
Then again,
What?
Mr.
Wait,
V.
Schnick's last name? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, my
Yeah,
real last name. But it's funny,
Didn't I
Mr.
get
V,
you-
he never really got my username right.
Didn't I get your last name right at some point, Schnick? Like,
Yeah,
one
I
of the first
think
few
so. I
times?
think so.
I think you were surprised, too.
Yeah, but no, even when we told him, Mr. V, the correct pronunciation of my username, I mean, it's easy, it's Schnick. He thought my username was based on the Snick block that was on Nickelodeon, like, back in the 90s. I told him that's not actually the case. It's actually based on a childhood nickname I had back then, I still have today with, like, my ma.
The way Kirby was undulating like that made me uncomfortable.
Really?
Anyways, yeah, did you
Well-
see, like, it looked like he was warping? Anyway, go
Well,
on.
Kirby's Kirby, what do you expect?
So,
I don't think he's supposed to warp. I think he's only supposed to ride warp stars. Not him himself is supposed to warp space.
Wow, this Discord is so empty. It's nice.
So I just realized the entire background of the FiyaPie layout that I created kind of looks like the image of the black hole. That
Oh,
was
the
not.
black
Okay, so
hole
that's
that
your-
was posted, yeah, that's right.
wow.
Adam Damage C3.
Damage
Yeah,
She-3.
I don't know if Chinik already showed it on the stream, but if you want to look at the pictures, go on Late Discord, and you'll see the certificate and the placard.
Yeah,
I also
think I
want to
might
keep
just
in
have everyone
mind.
go to the Discord.
I think. The other thing I want to mention too is the reason why I only got my certificate now rather than at actual graduation was because last year when I actually graduated, they told me that I couldn't get the actual certificate, but I could get this placard for now because since I was taking, well, I'm in the program still, but since I'm taking this program called Next Step, I was not eligible to get the certificate right then and there. I had to get it once I graduated Next Step, and I'm pretty much through with that program by now. I'm still in it. It still goes for like another month or so, but they just said fuck it because they know I'm gonna graduate anyways, so they just gave it to me.
No,
But it's wrong though. It's actually wrong.
no, Adam, I have an idea for the official FiyaPie server. Maybe you could create a new text channel titled stream interaction where people could just dump a bunch of images relating to the stream and stuff.
Yeah,
But it'll
maybe
have
that could work, but
And
can
then
I
the main
quickly
area.
wrap up the Vandelia-ism I was talking about?
Yeah.
So, he thought my username was based on the Snick block that used to air on Nickelodeon, like in the 90s, but then even after I told him it's actually based on a childhood nickname, he still continued to refer to me as Snick.
It's crazy.
Wow. Those beans.
I mean, not that I really cared too much, but still, like, even, like, it's strange we tell him the real pronunciation. I mean, then again, maybe it's a bit hypocritical, because sometimes I'm aware of real pronunciations of stuff, and then I don't, and I intentionally continue to use a wrong pronunciation. But, I don't know, maybe I at least explain it, because, for instance, the word Zeno. It's really pronounced Xeno, from what I understand, and here's the weird thing. On the titular aliens from the Alien franchise, I use the right pronunciation, Xenomorph, because to me, Xenomorph sounds right, Xenomorph does not. But yet, when I refer to the Xeno franchise, like Xenogears, Xenosaga, or Xenoblade, I say Xeno there, because to me, Xenogears, Xenosaga, and Xenoblade, that to me sounds weird.
When you say it like that, it sounds weird. But when I first learned about Xenoblade, I called it Xenoblade. So now I'm just like a Xenoblade.
I mean, no, when I first played Xenogears, like, I thought it was pronounced Xenogears, and then I see everyone on YouTube pronouncing it Xenogears. I'm like, why Xenogears? That's weird.
It's like when I learned the Lakitu, most people pronounce his name Lakitu, but I still think Lakitu is a better name.
Oh, you do?
But I call him, I don't know, it just depends what I call him. Some days I feel Lakitu, some days I feel Lakitu. And I think it sounds funny to say that Lakitu is Slakitu.
Oh, you're gonna love this. You know what Klasky Chupo is a name that nearly no one ever gets right on the internet.
It makes no sense.
I need to make an announcement real fast.
Yeah, because... Yeah, go on.
Wait.
Okay, so just to let everyone know, there's a thing that I completely forgot that was happening that I was gonna do today. I don't have to leave exactly right now, but I'm gonna have to leave within the next, like, 10 or 15 minutes. It's a youth group thing that's happening. It's like, we're basically making this dinner thing for some homeless people. Not like the stereotypical homeless people, but like people that just got fucked and then have to get back up on their feet. It's like this program. Yeah, but not like the stereotypical ones. Like, it's not the bums that are on the street with the signs. It's like, it's a program where basically, to make things short, people that got screwed in their lives, including families, go through this program that helps shelter them in churches, and it will provide, food and shelter, basically. And we're going to be making a dinner for the people that are going to be at our church this Sunday, but it's going to be like a big thing, so the youth group wanted to do a whole shopping thing. And I completely forgot we were doing that, and I just got a call from the leader, and he's like, hey, are you coming to this? And that's happening at 6:30. Takes me about 15 or 20 minutes to get to the church, since that's where we're meeting at, so yeah.
How long is it going to take for you to do
I
it?
have no idea. I might not even be here for the rest of the stream, but I completely forgot I was doing that, by the way.
I mean, hopefully Jesse will at least be here.
Yeah, I don't mean to, like, ditch it, guys, but fuck.
Well,
this is not... No, we're not gonna go TTWC on you and freaking make a rant video about how we have to do it by ourselves.
At least I got my story in, so that's...
Yeah, well, I wanted to get your story in, so...
Mm-hmm.
I just cannot believe they misspelled your name.
I still can't either. Like, I could see some people thinking that the number 3 is, like, somehow supposed to be the letter S. I could see people saying that, but even if it was supposed to be the letter S, which I don't think it is, then that's still wrong either way. It doesn't matter how you look at it. It's still not a Z, which is what it's supposed to be. So, fucking, they need to fix it. I didn't even want to go to the school.
Close.
The way it looks to me looks almost like the character end or and, if that makes sense. Like, you know how some people say and then some people use the character and?
Yeah.
That looks like the version of the character end. And that sounds weird because the way I say and almost sounds like end, but I mean and. And that probably sounded no different when I tried to explain that. It's A and D. It's a character that's supposed to mean A and D. Sorry, I have weird pockets.
I think I...
Pockage.
Actually...
Yeah, oh, no.
There, I put in the chat.
Oh, wait, yeah, you should put in the...
He's talking
like,
about
stream
and?
interaction.
Oh, make the channel? Actually...
Yeah, text interaction channel would be... Or stream interaction channel would be cool. For people who are in the stream and want to interact live. But, like, instead of just chatting, they could add, like, photos.
Oh, I know. I get what you mean, what you put there. Okay.
Well...
The reason why I say have it separate from the main channel, because say other people who are on the main channel, they would just get it with no context, and that would just look very strange. And plus, the main channel would be used for stuff with a bit more context, like the cans and like the other stuff, like stuff that has like more context as a whole. But the stream interaction.
Well, the only problem with that though is that it's not technically live. It's like, I mean, we still have the delay problem.
Well, the delay isn't really that bad. I mean, you'd have to deal with it in the chat anyways. There's nothing we can do about that. But it'd still be pretty cool and interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I made the channel, so.
Alright. So if anyone wants to interact more than just by chatting, like by like sending images or like songs, which would be weird, or just something.
Oh, I just realized I posted the pictures in the streaming ad. Oops.
Yeah, that would be in the streaming.
Let me just repost that in the right channel and then delete the others.
Yeah. Nick, maybe linking the Discord would be cool in the description.
Linking in the description? Yeah, I could probably do that.
Yeah, for easy access. And then there you go.
Where's the link?
Hold on a second. Let me help you in 1 second.
Yeah, like just a link to view the channel. Am I editing the description?
Description of what? The stream?
Yeah, the stream.
We can do that
live.
Oh, and Mr. Kylo subscribed to me on YouTube. I noticed. Well, thank you.
Just so you know, FiyaPie is going to be its own channel.
Well, yeah, it is its own channel. It's just that we can't use it right now. We're going to put this video on there.
Here's the link. Copy, paste it in the description or chat or whatever.
Excuse me.
I'm surprised someone that was here earlier didn't mention anything about him not being in the server.
Who?
Koopa Gaming.
Koopa Gaming.
Yeah, because he didn't sign the thing and I kicked them in response, but I sent okay, when you kick people, there's a box that says you can give a reason why they were kicked, and in that box I basically put kicked because you didn't sign the form, but if for some reason you didn't see it for a whole week, then here's the link to rejoin if you want to be a part of this still. And this was a last minute decision because Schnick had a worry about old viewers.
Like, recurring chat people just being kicked out, and because, I mean, there were some chat people that were here for a while, but then they kind of disappeared. And I was thinking to myself, what if they came back?
Koopa Gaming's been pretty active for like the few months, Adam. Seems pretty weird that you just kicked him. I mean, I know that he didn't sign it, obviously, but he's been active on like literally all of Schnick's streams almost.
Well, while he is active in the streams, he wasn't really active that much in the server itself.
Yeah, he was kind of active.
Yeah, he replied to Love of the Cans. A lot more than...
More so than SS Lubbert and Marco. They completely disappeared.
But I mean, who's to say that he didn't lose interest in the few months he last posted?
I mean, well, he's in the chat right now, or he was.
I don't know if he's still in it.
Yeah, I don't know if he's still in it, but...
I mean, if he wants to rejoin, he can click the link. It's not like I'm... Like, kicking doesn't mean they're banned. It just makes it fucking more... Okay, it makes my member list more accurate, if that's making any sense.
You know, if we made a freaking Wikia, I know it's possible to make badges on Wikia. If we somehow freaking make a badge for getting suspended for a week, that fucking badge needs to be called kicked, you're kicked.
Well, anyways, my whole point with the Google form was just there was a lot of people that were still in the server after I rebranded, and I made the forum just to see if anyone that was already here wanted to actually stick around. So to me, it's like if you didn't sign the form, that tells me you didn't want to be a part of it. But I gave them the link to rejoin anyways, in case for some reason they didn't see it for literally the whole week. So if they want to rejoin, then they can. I'm not saying they're completely banned or anything, and they're not really in trouble, but I just needed to know who is actually active in the server. Because we had like over 20 people, 90% of them weren't even fucking doing anything in the server. So,
well,
yeah.
Most of them were invited because of the TTWC.
Yeah, and that's why I fucking practically threw a bomb in that server.
Yeah, and not to mention,
only the
most
people
of them were
that signed
for a
were
freaking
sheltered.
one-off appearance, and then they promptly never appeared again. And it's like I said in the Discord chat, some of them, I get the feeling that some of them may not have even wanted to be there because, or better yet, they just treat it business only, business only. This is just for exposure. Because literally after the episode ends, like you end it, freaking, I remember it was that one girl that came in, specifically it was the episode where I told the Dora story, where I forcibly made my family and friends reenact a Dora episode on the way to the beach, back in kindergarten or something.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, like freaking, as soon as that episode ended, like literally the moment Adam said ended it to imply that he clicked this for the stream to end, she leaves the call without a word. Like not even a goodbye or thanks for having me. Freaking, she's just gone.
Instant. Frame 1. Instant.
And that was not the only case. There were like a couple more guest stars that were like that.
Yeah. I feel it had mainly to do with Vandalia's freaking pushy nature. How he kind of seems he just kind of pushed himself on those people.
Yeah, like asking for topics and whatnot. Like, hell, freaking that season 7, episode 2, where it's just him and that one guy talking about like the problem with evil and like other bits of philosophy, which I actually probably found more interesting than he probably did, because the whole time it looks like he's on his frickin' phone, looking down. He's always answering okay and cool. Like, hell, in like one of his freaking videos, he chastises me for always responding K to him. And yet, throughout this stream, this guy is talking about like all bits of philosophy for like that like he talks passionately, like he's clearly into this stuff and he loves sharing it. Most of Vandalia's responses are okay. And at the hour mark, me and Adam actually saw this at one point when we decided to sit down and watch some of it. He's wrapping up another part of his philosophy speech. Vandalia asks, so what other topics do you have?
Oh my god.
And his response, the guest star's response was literally, well, I thought it was gonna last an hour. Oh no, it's at least an hour, Vandalia responds with. And I'm not shitting you, that is literally what me and Schneck heard. Literally what we heard.
Wow.
Yeah, we don't talk about...
of course...
Yeah, go on.
So of course the guest star was like, probably thinking to himself, are you fucking kidding me? So, of course he continued, and I could tell, like, at some point, he was, like, obviously trying to get himself out of there, and I could tell, and honestly, I don't even blame him.
I mean, Mr. V... Well, Jesse, did you want to say something?
There was a podcast episode that I was in that was just me and Vandalia, and I was talking for a bit about stories and stuff, and he was trying to end the podcast early, like only 30 minutes or so. I'm like, oh wait, but I still want to talk about some stuff.
Why was he ending it?
I don't know. I am going to try and find the episode. Just give me a moment.
Alright, yeah, go on. Well, yeah, we are talking about the guy, yes. Because, I mean, while we're just talking about stuff, I mean, So, I mean, here's the thing. To his credit, that third episode where he had the 2 guest stars, it was better because, I mean, he was at least engaging with them. Hello, Libba Burl. Oh, God. What's his name? Vandalia 1998. Why? So, he accuses me of responding with K all the time, which, of course, I mean, yes, sometimes I respond with K, but normally it was a generic response, like, I don't remember saying it that much, to be honest. Think maybe he took it from when I was playing Resident Evil 7, and I was too engaged with the game to really say anything. Do I play Disney Infinity? I do not. In fact, Amiibos are the only Toys to Life thing I have. Is he still around? Yeah, he is still around, but clearly we're not part of his podcast anymore. We separated and we're doing FiyaPie instead.
Fun fact, he was one of the only other people that actually signed that fucking Google form, believe it or not. Which is kind of weird because I figured that he wouldn't have and probably would have left the server. But no, he actually signed it for some reason. I'm not really sure why. So he wasn't one of the people that got kicked. I don't know what the other FiyaPie members feel about that. So I don't know. I'm just going to leave him in the server for now.
Like I said, I just find it so weird how he just wants to stick around even though we're not going to really have any interaction with him.
Yeah,
I mean,
part of me feels like that he's trying to treat it like
a... But he's got to make it clear that he's gonna... I mean, then again, we already tried to help him out, make some improvements, and then he chose not to, so I don't know.
And also, part of me makes me feel like that he's still using the server to try and treat it like it's his own and that nothing ever really happened. And I'm just like, mate, are you kidding me? Because the only posts he made so far were just literally advertisements for his own podcast and his own streams, and that was it. So.
Yep. That's all he's posted.
Libba Burrow, I just said the only Toys to Life stuff I have are Amiibos. I don't have Skylanders, I don't have Disney Infinity, I don't have Lego Dimensions, and I don't have Starlink.
Also, I forgot to mention this. I mentioned it to Schnick privately, but I didn't make this clear. I want to go back to the Google form thing. Okay, so I also wanted to point out that that was like most likely a one-time thing. Unless the community just for some reason became 90% inactive and we have like 20 users again, then maybe I'd do the Google form thing a second time. But that most likely won't need to happen. So it was intended to be a one-time thing, first off. And second, I'm not, like, going to be super strict about people being active or inactive. But, I mean, at the same time, like, if someone posts something and then never posts for, like, months, then it's going to make me wonder, are they really active anymore? It makes me feel like that they just lost all interest, that they don't post for literally months or even a year. So that's kind of the point of the Google form, was to make sure if people were still even wanting to be there. And whoever didn't sign, well, that just tells me they didn't really want to be there anymore. So, you know, it's like if they want to join back, I gave them the link, so it's whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not really mad about it or anything. I'm just, you know, it's just there. So yeah, I'm not going to be super strict, like, oh, if you're inactive for a day, you need to check it. No. That's not how that works. But that was just, I needed to know who was actually going to be here and who was just there for the last server.
Yeah.
And I also want to say this, probably again if I already said it. Literally, I kicked, I don't know how many people I kicked. I think it was like about 10 plus. There was about 20 people in the server. Beforehand, I also got rid of 2 bots that were there. So it was like a Restream bot and then a Streamlabs bot, I believe.
The hell?
Yeah,
did he just pick up an arrow that Link shot at him?
Yeah, you could pick up Link's arrows in this game. So.
Wow, I didn't know that.
What? Wow. That's crazy. I mean, I guess that's attention to detail. Like, damn.
But it only happens, like, okay. No, with Breath of the Wild Link, this was revealed at E3, but he could shoot an arrow. He could actually go pick up the arrow again, and then he could shoot again, and then he'll have a double arrow. It shoots a double arrow. It's supposed to show, like, the arrow mechanic in Breath of the Wild.
Well, I gotta go to the bathroom quick, so keep talking.
Yeah, they showed that off at E3. I'm surprised you forgot. Another thing about Link that's kind of obscure is that when he's at 0 health, and he does a smash attack, it shoots a beam. Like, from...
beam.
Also, King Dedede can eat Toad for some reason.
He can munch him. DDD can also go stanky faced.
I hope they keep that in patch 3.
Alright.
Do you hallucinate if you eat Toad?
Can
Yeah, you turn
Kirby-
into one.
Can Kirby eat Toad too? Wait, how did we go from Link picking up arrows to can Kirby eat Toad too? What the hell? And it's stupid too, because I literally went on the Discord to type a message, and I come back and I see those two messages. Wow, I had no context for that. Literally.
Does eating Toad make one hallucinate? Oh, and you can only pick up the arrows against regular Link. Young Link and Toon Link, it doesn't work.
Oh, did we? Huh. Well, I didn't, because I don't know what we're talking about anymore. Whom's does that sound? Oh, okay. That's a trip, Kirby. I mean, would he grow in size? Probably. He'd probably grow in size. Those are mushrooms, right?
He would eat Toad and he'll gain the all-new power-up, Mushroom Kirby, in which his controls are just backwards.
Kirkstrom. That would be a weird joke ability, like the sleep ability is.
Yeah, I know about the Link forward smash at 0 thing, yeah.
Oh my god. Well, anyways, I think I gotta go, unfortunately.
Okay.
So, I don't know how much longer this is gonna last, so...
Well, this will probably last until the tournament's over.
How much, or how further is
We're about
there
halfway
left?
through the first round.
Oh. Also, wow. I was about to say the right phrase, and then I correct myself. Actually not
With the
corrected,
left.
incorrected my phrase. Good.
You incorrected it with the left phrase. Wizard can't. Wait, give me a second. Wait, it's actually a wizard. He's actually a wizard. Are you kidding me? Oh my. That sounds really weird out of context, but the main area of the Discord group is just really weird currently, so.
I was considering making a can't section, but Sparrow was the only one posting.
Specifically, yeah.
Maybe I would post there.
Brothers.
You should put a "This does not exist" section for all types of generators.
This doesn't exist anymore.
Maybe.
Oh my god! Why don't we name a Discord channel Realm of Richard for some
Oh my, yeah, the Realm of
A
Richard.
whole server or channel?
channel?
Oh.
Just title it ROR.
I mean, I could make a server called the Richard server and then just have nothing in it.
No, there's no text channels at all, so you can't do anything. You can only join it.
Good. Anyways, I'm gonna go. See ya.
Alright, bye-bye.
Okay, I'll be back real fast. I'm eating, but I'll be right back.
You're going to eat?
Yes, I'll be right back.
Okay, did Brandon leave?
I don't know where Brandon is.
Whack, whack. Okay. Here's a trivia question for anyone in chat. Why do we keep referring to something called the Realm of Richard? And then, for anyone that doesn't know, I'll explain it. Oh shit, the ninja killed himself. That's unfortunate. Oh, Alucard. I don't know, you tell me. Okay, so you're gonna get the explanation. So, the Realm of Richard refers to Richard Aiken from the original Resident Evil. So, there was a point where Brandon was kind of binge playing the older Resident Evil games, because he really hated the tank controls and everything, but he decided, I don't know, maybe it's because I was hating Splatoon at the time, and I was into Resident Evil at the time, so Brandon, I guess, decided to try them again. So he's playing through the remake of the first game using the PS4 remaster, and I think he's playing as Jill. He gets to the point where Richard helps you during the... Huh? Was someone there?
That was Brandon. He said he'll be back and then just kind of left.
Oh, okay, he'll be back. So, anyways. So, Brandon gets to the point where you're fighting Yawn, the giant snake, and Richard helps you during the boss fight. So, Richard gets eaten whole by the snake. And you can pick up his shotgun that he uses and use it to finish the snake off or something. And at one point, Brandon was like, well, Richard, I got your shotgun now. Like, I don't exactly remember the initial exchange that led to the infamous quote. But he's like, well, Richard, I got your shotgun now. You can't have it back.
Wow.
And I'm like, aw, why are you stealing Richard's shotgun? And Brandon's response, which I know for a fact he said, he responds, well, Richard doesn't exist anymore, so it's mine now. And I just friggin' burst out laughing. He couldn't just say Richard's dead, so he had to spell out Richard doesn't exist anymore. So friggin' I respond, doesn't exist anymore? And he's like, yeah, he got eaten by a snake.
It's funny because the way it sounds like Brandon stole his shotgun, shot him, and killed him, and then just erased him from his memory.
So, anytime we refer to something that has to get, like, erased, or something that's dead, or something that's in, like, basically the Hell Dungeon from Shrek, we just say, oh, it doesn't exist anymore, just like Richard.
There's a huge realm of things that doesn't exist, called the Realm of Richard.
Yeah, the Realm of Richard, I don't know who coined that term, but that's basically what it is. In fact, for a while, Adam thought we were referring to a real-life friend of his called Richard, and we were saying the Realm of Richard just because Richard hadn't talked to us in a while.
Yeah, he thought the joke was completely different context.
And then Sparrow says he exists now only as snake shit, except I'm pretty sure the snake didn't have time to shit him out because Jill killed it, and now the snake doesn't exist anymore.
Such is the way of Richard.
Yes.
I'm in Smash now, but there isn't much that we can do. Unless you wanted to go in the room and mess around. Ooh. Oh, I borked.
Did you just say Ed Boy?
It said I borked, but I might as well said Ed Boy, because I just got destroyed, so.
What are you playing?
Smash.
Oh,
I was
wait,
in-
you're done eating already?
Yeah. I eat really fast.
Really?
Especially if it is macarons. So.
Macaron.
More cheese.
More cheese! More macaroni. Less macaroni.
Oh! Snick! Freaking, I had a freaking Tommy Wiseau sounding person when I was walking to go get my brother. It was hilarious.
Really?
It was literally like Tommy Wiseau freaking. Oh, it sounded almost exactly like him.
Really?
It wasn't
What did he
him.
say?
It wasn't him. It didn't look like him. But the only two distinct things that kind of looked like him was that he had long hair and he wore sunglasses. And it was like this
But no, I was just asking what he said.
Okay, I will tell you what he said. So, the intersection, so since the school is right by a bunch of apartments, right? Lots of kids just straight up walk home, right? Because convenience. But for legal reasons and safety reasons, they have to get someone with a stop sign to walk over by the crosswalk, stop the cars for a bit, and then walk back, right?
Yeah.
And freaking Tommy Wiseau, it's not Tommy Wiseau, but I didn't call him Tommy. Freaking Tommy Wiseau drives a very expensive looking car, and he gets confused on the lane.
That's Tommy Wiseau-esque.
He drives up, and he's very confused on which lane is to go, forward, out from the school, or into the school to pick up. He's very confused. He wants to go forward, right? And you could just see the look on his face. He has nowhere. He's driving really slowly where, all the big buildup is, right? And then, freaking the guard comes out holding the stop sign. And then he gets really frustrated, rolls down the window and goes, "Hey, lady, this is ridiculous. I want to go straight. This is ridiculous." And she's like, well, where do you want to go? Over there to pick up somebody or straight? And he's like, "I want to go straight. I need to get home." And she's like, "All right, just continue on that way." And then she moves back, and then he's like, "This is ridiculous." And then he slams on the gas and flies forward. He just literally, from 0 to 60 miles. It was ridiculous. And then it disappears instantly. And I'm just like, are you kidding?
Vampire, huh?
It was literally Tommy Wiseau. It was funny. I'm like, are you kidding me? It wasn't Tommy Wiseau, but he looked like he had darker skin and his body shape was not Tommy Wiseau, but he sounded like him, and he had long black hair and sunglasses. I'm like, this person is literally just an impersonator. He must be from France. It's freaking, it was freaking funny. I just stood there flabbergasted, along with all the kids and the freaking woman with the stop sign.
Well, Mario is fucked. He didn't take a single life off Ridley.
Mario, you're supposed to fight the dragon, not enter his teeth.
I mean, Mario's still trying. Tommy Wiseau versus Tommy Vercetti. Too bad I don't know much about Tommy Vercetti because I haven't played much of Vice City.
Wait. There is, God dang it, I lost my train of thought.
I don't like most of the earlier GTA games. I just feel they haven't aged well.
They could get very chunky, so.
It's weird. a whole series of Grand Theft Auto games, and the only one I can genuinely say that I thought was amazing was GTA 4.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I liked San Andreas, but it still had that clunkiness.
Clunky and chunky. What was I gonna do?
You were
I
gonna
forgot.
do something.
My thoughts went to the realm of Richmond. Here, I'll be right back.
God damn it. Oh, look, Jesse, it's Isabel versus DDD. Who's gonna win?
Isabel. I'm always gonna vote Isabel.
No, I can't believe you're having her fight.
No, I don't want her to fight, but it's actually over. And I think DDD is actually gonna win, but I'm still voting for Isabel because Isabel is Isabel. I'm good. Let's see here. I was thinking of doing the rule set, but I'm not sure what rule set would be cool. Let me create a new rule set. I must do something really ridiculous. Also,
oh, bye, DDD. I thought you were gonna die.
DDD is DD dead.
DD dead.
Trying to think here. Yeah, okay. Let's dial. I'm gonna make a Street Fighter-esque. Street Fighter-esque.
Would you make stages if that stage builder actually came out?
Yes, and I'm pretty sure it is gonna come out because it's literally in a Nintendo trailer, so...
I mean, oh my god, we need... If that comes out, all we need is a Joker release date, because, I mean, I already paid for the character pass.
Yeah. Items. What kind of items?
The ogre fart. You know, there in Shrek Super Slam, there is literally a wand with Shrek's head on it that just creates nuclear farts at the swing of the wand.
That sounds absolutely disgusting. Like, in every way, in every context, that is just not okay.
Like, one swing of the wand with Shrek's head on it, and then big nuclear fart. Oh my god. That's one thing Vandalia failed to understand. He would always reference Shrek, but he wouldn't put any variation into it. And it would always be Shrek on Xbox this, Shrek on Xbox that. Like, not everything we quote about Shrek has to do with Shrek on Xbox.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. What shall we do? Wait, where's the... Put that on? Put that on.
Baby.
The baby is eating.
The baby is what?
Eating.
The baby is eating. I almost wonder if my dog... Sometimes when I take him in from a walk, he will immediately go to his food bowl and start eating.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's see here. This seems ridiculous. I'm gonna try this.
Realm of Richard.
Bum, 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 bum. Alright, here we go.
Baby's death.
Let me just test this out real fast. See how it is. Dog, do not lick me. We got Shulk.
We're gonna get Angry Grandpa ear rape in a second.
Ow.
No, it's gonna be a very specific moment.
God dang, Burley.
It's not Barilli.
Oh my.
Are you ready? I think this is it.
What? I got your goddamn snack bar, bitch! You understand me? No, shut up! Let me tell you one thing, you bitch! Y'all ain't tearing my motherfucking home away. You done took my home away one goddamn time. I dare you to come. You bring your goddamn tractor to my house. I will burn your goddamn tractor down. I will blow your shit. You hear me, lady? You taking my home away? Let me tell you what I got bitch. You ain't taking calm down.
What is he? That's the grandpa knees for you.
Grandpa knees. The more I think about it, the more I think freaking Angry Grandpa would be an amazing WWE freaking wrestler.
No, the funny thing is, Pickle Boy was into wrestling, but Angry Grandpa hated it.
Wow.
There was even a whole video where he destroyed his collection of wrestling toys, yelling, "You're too big for toys!"
Wow. They're ancient figures.
Okay, so here we go. Another fight. Fucking Ken's trying to be tactical.
The tactical tactician. Am I dead? Is that what you're telling me? Oh.
You might be dead.
No, I'm good. Shulk is very dead. Alright.
Oh, Ken got his ass. I thought Ken had a different Final Smash.
Ken has 2 different Final Smashes.
Really? How do you activate them? Is it just at random?
There's a distance one. They're based on distances, just like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. If you use it close, he does the spinning kick one, and if it does hit far, he does like a flaming Shoryuken one, which actually references Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Well, yeah, that was his hyper combo in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, the flaming one.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, any of the Capcom characters in there could become characters here. Like, they're almost definitely not. I mean, then again, they were able to make both Resident Evil and Dead Rising T-rated. I mean, if they were to put another Capcom character, I would hope they would put Dante from Devil May Cry.
Dante versus Bayonetta.
Well, that's the whole point. Dante and Bayonetta have the same creator, just at different studios.
Yeah, it would be pretty cool.
Because the story is, so, I think the guy is Hideki Kamiya. He created Resident Evil 2, and then he made Devil May Cry based on a scrapped concept for Resident Evil 4. And then I think he was in charge at Clover Studio, who made like Beautiful Joe, Okami, and God Hand. But then Clover Studio shut down after their games never really sold well. And I think he formed Platinum Games out of the remnants of Clover Studio. Or at least that's what I believe. And then, of course, Platinum Games made Bayonetta, and then they made a whole bunch of other games like Nier Automata and such. Metal Gear Rising. Can't forget about Metal Gear Rising.
Metal Gear.
You know, if I ever make Shitty RPG 4, I have decided the final battle music in the true ending against Darkside Phil will be the freaking final battle music from Metal Gear Rising. Like, if you wanted to look it up, you can.
Okay, let me see something first. Do I want to try to do a public lobby, or no?
Private lobby?
A public lobby, or not public, but, what's it called? An open lobby.
I mean, if you wanted, but I have to finish the tournament first, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
Daisy versus Inkling. Let's go.
Public. I need password.
Baby's redneck mode.
What should the password be?
The password should be "Take that, Hitler. I'm gonna beat you red, white, and blue."
Take that, Hitler. Take that.
Grandpa Phil.
Freaking. Who's the grandpa in Rugrats? What's his name?
Grandpa Lou.
Oh yeah, Lou. Freaking, I was watching an episode of Rugrats. You probably know which one this is, but I don't know. But freaking Stu made me laugh really hard. When Grandpa Lou was really angry, he's like, why do you always ruin everything? And then Stu just goes, why do you always sound like an angry or why do you always sound like a prospector when you get angry, gosh, Barblet?
Wait, why do you always sound like a prospector? What?
Like Stu, okay, so Grandpa Lou goes, why do you always ruin everything? And then Stu goes, why do you always sound like a prospector when you get angry? Gosh, Barblet.
Gets an angry what?
Says, why do you always sound like a prospector when you get angry? Gosh, Barblet. That's literally what he says.
What the fuck?
He says that out of nowhere, and it's funny.
Do the coins count for anything, or are they just part of the stage? I think if you get a certain amount of coins, you're supposed to get some kind of bonus.
Are you playing Golden Plains, the new Super Mario Bros. 2 one?
I think that one, yeah.
When you get 100 coins, you turn golden and get a stat boost. Like, you get encrusted in gold, and then you become rainbowy once you get 100 coins. And then you just become powerful. You become all-seeing. Alright, the FiyaPie public lobby is open, but it's not, well, not open yet because they haven't sent it out. We'll send it out whenever. What? So I made a public that requires a password, is basically what it is.
But yeah, Jesse, getting back to the Rugrats episode, I actually do not know which one you're talking about. Do you happen to know the rest of the episode's plot?
No, I do not know.
Damn it. So it's going to take me a long time to try and find it.
I was really tired, but it was funny.
Where were you watching it? No, freaking, they changed Nick Splat's name to Nick Rewind. It's like, can they stick with a name for a couple of years?
Nick Splat is way better than Nick Rewind, by the way.
I just like calling it the Splat.
Yeah, the Splat.
Not even Nick Splat.
Anyways, I don't even remember it. So it was on TV, and I was really tired. And it was like,
why do you always sound like a prospector?
And like the way you said it, I could probably find a YouTube clip, but anyways.
Let me see. I'm actually gonna see if I can find it now.
Here. Best of Stew Pickles. Freaking. Another one was when someone says, I don't know. Okay, let me just try to find it.
Oh, I think I found it.
Oh, you found it?
Oh, he says "conflabbit." That's freaking Grandpa Lou's phrase.
Conflabbit.
Yeah, Grandpa Lou says "conflabbit" anytime he gets angry.
Wow.
Oh, wait a minute. I need to see. I might know this episode because clearly oh, I think I know which one this is. So, it's an episode where Tommy makes a wish to be able to fly an airplane, And then literally overnight, freaking Silent Hill fog rolls over the house.
Wow.
And so Tommy and the babies, they think the house is flying through the clouds. In fact, I think the episode's name is Send in the Clouds. So at first they're excited and they decide to just fly the plane, which is their house. But then problems arise when I believe Grandpa Lou, Stu, and Dee Dee have to run out and do errands. Or maybe Grandpa Lou's staying, but no, Stu and Dee Dee have to run out and do errands. So during this particular scene, I think Tommy was trying to steal Stu's car keys so he can't leave.
Yeah.
And, like, literally, I think, like, so Tommy gets the keys, and Stu chases him up the stairs, and then Tommy drops the keys in the drain of the bathtub.
Wow.
And then, like, for a good chunk of the episode, Stu is using, like, a fishing rod to, like, get the keys out.
Wow. There was another thing that I saw, but it was a long time ago, of Stu getting really angry. But I don't remember. I think it was, like, something. That's an absurd proposition.
You're an absurd proposition. I know that one. It's the one where the Pickles have a feud with the DeVilles.
So I think it was like, Betty's a thief? That's an absurd proposition. You're an absurd proposition.
Yeah, I know that one. Well, Stu is probably my favorite of the adult characters. With maybe Grandpa Lou coming in second.
Mm-hmm. Alright, my open lobby is up.
Wario versus Luigi. Who's gonna win?
Vinny from Vinesauce was trying to say Wario and Luigi in the same sentence, and he accidentally said War Luigi.
War Luigi.
And then he stopped himself and he was like, War Luigi. He rides tanks.
War Luigi rides tanks. Put Luigi in freaking Full Metal Jacket gear. There we go. Oh my... Wow! Freaking Luigi hit both Smash Balls tactically. He killed Wario with the fake Smash Ball, and then Luigi simultaneously got the freaking real Smash Ball and did a final smash to kill him.
Freaking War Luigi, see?
Yeah, it is War Luigi. He was trained by Gunnery Sergeant Hartman. Freaking, I want to get myself a bowl of ice cream, but everyone's still upstairs shredding damn video games. Well, no, they're not shredding games. They're just shredding old stuff because they're cleaning up a bit.
Shredding games? That thing reminded me of the freaking lawnmower.
I mean, no. Freaking anytime I think of the word shred, or shred, grill, or maybe flatten, I think of Psycho Dad.
Wow.
Freaking
flatten.
I don't know why. There's some words like AVGN and Psycho Dad that just sound incredibly funny to say. I don't know why.
Flatten. Freaking.
Cause I mean, when it comes to compare, how would you compare Angry Grandpa and Psycho Dad?
Freaking Angry Grandpa feels like a more down-to-earth, real representation of an angry, over-the-top, pissed-off grandpa. But then Psycho Dad is, well, so over-the-top and insane that he'll lawnmower your video games. Like, I think the thing is that Psycho Dad has the biggest actions, while Angry Grandpa has the funniest just lines.
Yeah, like the thing is, when Angry Grandpa destroyed stuff, like, it was always the same way. He would either grab the nearest weapon close to him, or he would use his hands if there was no weapon close by, and he would just smash it repeatedly. But I would say both Psycho Dad and Angry Grandpa had witty comebacks for a lot of stuff, though I think more so Angry Grandpa, probably because freaking lots of times when he destroyed stuff, he just didn't give a shit. Whereas Psycho Dad always tried to have a purpose behind his destructions.
Yeah.
But Psycho Dad always went over the top creative with how he destroyed stuff because it was scripted.
Yeah. Why am I goddamn Batman?
I mean, though the crossover video was good, like, especially the moment where Angry Grandpa runs up to Psycho Dad yelling gibberish, like, funny, and the funny thing is, that's a bit of Angry Grandpa gibberish that's actually a bit comprehensible. He said something along the lines of, "Your son pointed a gun at me," referring to how Psycho Kid was pointing a prop gun at him, trying to prank him.
Mm-hmm.
And so Angry Grandpa yells his gibberish, and Psycho Dad just responds, "What the hell are you even saying?"
Wow. Our giant cookie there.
Fusion, Psycho Granddad. No, there was a YTP called The Wrath of Psycho Grandpa, which for a while was the only crossover video, even though it was fan-made.
Freaking, what would be another insane family member? Like a good name for it. Insane uncle, I don't know. Freaking. Alright. So how far into the tournament are you currently?
I mean, to be honest, both channels have gone downhill because, I mean, well, Psycho Dad, that series ended, and now Psycho Kid's just doing a whole bunch of random things to the point where you don't even know what his real life is like.
Yeah.
And then Angry Grandpa passed away, and now Pickle Boy pretty much keeps the channel alive almost solely through clickbait videos, which is really unfortunate.
Yeah.
Like, the only bright spots are the occasions where he does upload an old Grandpa video that was in his archives. Because apparently they have a huge archive of Grandpa videos to upload for I believe, a long time to come. But those videos don't get uploaded very often.
Yeah. Snack, I think I just had a new name for another, like, Angry Grandpa type S character.
Yeah?
Her name is Satanic Stepmother.
Satanic Stepmother.
No,
all you have to do is combine the wicked stepmother from Disney's Cinderella and freaking No Wire Hangers lady from freaking Mommy Dearest.
No wire hangers.
Yeah, literally combine those two together, then there's your satanic stepmother. Were you starting to sing No Wire Hangers?
Oh, wire hangers.
No, you gotta do it with feeling. You gotta do it like this. No wire hangers. What's wire hangers doing in this closet when I told you no wire hangers ever?
Freaking.
I'm not making that up. She really sings it like it's a chorus or it's an opera. I would not be surprised. I mean, well, then again, they tried. Paramount was a bit shitty with the marketing. How they immediately tried to market it as a comedy when really it's only that one scene that's so over the top that I don't know. But otherwise, they tried to take a movie that has serious allegations towards a famous actor, and they tried to market it as a comedy.
Well, they should have. It's almost like marketing Home Alone as a family drama.
That's
and
a
having
family drama.
it's just stupid.
Oh my god.
Like imagine like a over-the-top dramatic trailer of Home Alone.
I mean,
With
well,
a
then
kid.
again, I remember watching a couple of videos that recut certain movies as like a different genre. Like I remember there was one that made Mrs. Doubtfire a horror movie. There was one that made Willy Wonka a horror movie.
Willy Wonka could be a horror movie. Like,
I mean, technically, yeah. If you changed around Wonka's intent, then yeah, it would be a horror movie.
he wants to turn the kids to chocolate. There you go.
No, he doesn't want to turn the kids to chocolate. Maybe you can say that Wonka is like the 70s version of Jigsaw. How about that?
Oh, Christ. You better make me a perfect cake or else you're gonna end up like the bad egg down in the incinerator.
Literally, because they never directly say what happened to the kids. Like, you never see the kids again after their so-called demises. So, like, it's literally left to the viewer to decide what... Like, Wonka insists they're fine, but still, like... the fact you don't actually see them being fine, unlike in the remake...
Yeah, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory shows them being fine, but in the original, they're just gone.
Yeah, like, Wonka just insists, oh, they'll be okay. Hopefully better than they were before.
Yeah, and then he usually like, calls over Oompa Loompa, and he's just like, can you get Susie? And then he sings to blah, 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 out of the incinerator. It sound like that. Just some dialogue that sounds extremely concerning.
Oh my god, freaking Young Link's badass. And this is his first tournament.
Young Link
Oh, look who
Uses-
Young Link called.
calls the power of the Great Deku Shield. I'm just kidding. Freaking, there have been like moments where people have been playing Young Link and they've been saved by the little tiny wooden shield. Like someone will throw a bomb, then it'll hit his shield, and he'll somehow survive and then make a comeback in the tournament. And rest in peace, Waluigi and Ice Climbers. Young Link played both of you. Waluigi never got his money from Young Link.
Yeah, Waluigi's gotta have fucking money.
He'll stomp people's heads in for free. Beanie beanie. Beanie 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 beanie.
Yeah, Waluigi's trying to perform good deeds.
Good deeds. Dude.
Oh, and
Then,
freaking... Another thing that would make Willy Wonka a bit of a horror movie, the fact that sometimes he's able to stop the kids from meeting their fates, but he just employs disinterested sarcasm.
Oh no, stop.
Yeah, no, the first time is when the kid falls in the chocolate river and the mom's like, "Don't just stand there, do something!" That was my bad German accent, but now, like, so she's like, "Don't just stand there, do something! Help! Police! Murder!"
Oh, police. Murder.
And then, of course, the more famous one, where Mike TV is trying to go into the freaking TV screen. Freaking, he runs up to the thing, his mom yells at for him not to do it. "Stop, don't, come back."
No! Jesus Christ, Brandon, you jump scared me.
Stop,
I thought
don't,
freaking
come
Willy...
back.
I thought Willy Wonka literally infested my brain. Just what, Brandon?
And now Kirby's being a dick with my taunting.
Kirby's been eating them toads. Wacky.
I can't believe I fucking jump scared you. That's fucking hilarious. All I screamed into the mic was Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew!
Yeah.
On my end, it sounded like. So.
You know,
Yeah.
I did that to my dad once. When I
Really?
was in, like, when I was, like, getting towards middle school, but more so elementary school. You know what happened?
What?
So,
Scream.
freaking, I found this bracelet that said Happy Easter on it. even though it was nowhere close to Easter. So, I decide I wanted to yell Happy Easter into my dad's ear.
Oh!
I don't know why, but I decided to do it. So, my dad's like half asleep, and I'm like, Dad, I want to whisper something in your ear, and he's like half asleep. He's like, what is it? So I get closer. And Happy Easter!
Oh no.
My dad jolts awake, and in jolt reaction, he punches me in the gut.
You deserved it.
I did deserve it, yeah. Like, he didn't mean to, but like freaking he's like, why'd you scream that in my ear? But he did have a jolt reaction.
Now nobody's gonna have a happy Easter.
Pretty much, yeah.
Nick, you're grounded.
Speaking of Easter,
I think he threatened to ground me because of that.
wait, when's Easter? It's like in a week, right? On 420.
Damn it! I went Patrick instead of saying Easter. I said Weester.
Jesse, I'm pretty sure Easter takes place on Sunday, dude.
This Sunday?
Not this Sunday, but next Sunday.
Okay.
Or I'm not sure. I don't know.
What up?
Yeah, but
It's just not on Saturday.
Oh, alright. Yeah, okay, so it's the 41st. Wow, 41st! 21st!
Good.
I'm sorry. I'm a little tired.
Easter the 41st.
Today I'm celebrating my 111th birthday.
Congratulations, Squidward, you are fucking stupid.
Squidward.
Squidward is my best friend in the Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Squidward is my best friend under the Xenoverse.
Xeno.
Squidward likes Richard more than Discord.
He likes nothing
Squad is
more.
the dirty, stinking lion friend stealer.
Squog?
Squongwog.
No, one of my favorite episodes is actually SpongeBob BC or SpongeBob Ugg. And a lot of people actually don't like it, from what I've heard. And Mysterious Mr. Enter.
I really liked the BC episode.
I liked it. I loved it back then, actually.
Yeah, me too. It's one of my favorite episodes. And
Money,
yeah, they
money,
say,
money, money, money,
a lot
money.
of people say that because there's no. The freaking, literally, one of my favorite memorable moments is when.
This is the M-rated equivalent of money. You ready?
Oh no.
Okay.
Right now I'm hearing Richard. Are you gonna explain something or than me?
Burger! Shut up and fuck off!
Money.
Ew, did someone say Mr. Enter?
Yeah, there's I haven't watched much of him, but freaking lots of people, like lots of cartoon channels haven't really liked Ugg, and it's very unfortunate.
I mean, I don't watch cartoon channels because, well, I just don't like their content recently.
I stopped watching.
You know what?
They
You know what
messed Nick.
YouTube does that's bullshit?
What?
So whenever I get recommended anything fucking Family Guy, if I decide to watch the clip, then my entire YouTube homepage is flooded with that shit, and I'm just like, I didn't want this.
Garbage.
You used to like Mr. Enter back when he was new, but no, here's the thing. I don't like much cartoon channels nowadays because they always defend the bubbly shit. Saying it's not generic, it's unique. And I mean, well, one cartoon channel that I particularly did not like, well, I've said it numerous times, but it was Nintendo, only because of his recommendation for Rocket Power. If that sounds petty, but basically he demanded don't buy the Amazon DVD release, buy the iTunes release, completely forgetting to mention that the iTunes release is missing 10 episodes of the show.
And worse quality, if I remember.
He just sounds like a dweeb.
Anyways,
Well,
freaking. Wait. Yeah. So, anyways, with UG, freaking one of my favorite moments is when Patrick sees Squawk or Patgar, and he's just like Squawk, Patgar, Unga Squawk, and then he goes to hug him, but he like crushes him with his big caveman arms, and you can see Squidward's head bulging out, and he's just like Squawk.
Yeah, and the entire time it's just like.
It's so stupid.
You feel like you're
And there's
watching
the moment
a
where
raging
Patrick eats
cow
a
the whole
fucking
time,
stick.
and it feels like me in my old review videos. In fact, oddly enough, I thought I wasn't raging hard enough in the Terminator 3 review, but when I look back, I think it was actually a good balance. Like, I didn't really rage all that much. I wasn't screaming that much in that one.
If I would write a review for Monkey Ball, it would be pretty
Like,
glowing.
I think
but then-
Arthur Ready to Race and Powerpuff Girls, I raged too much in those.
Arthur's ready to rumble, dumble.
Stumble, humble, Humpty Dumpty. Anyways.
Adam looks like Dumbledore.
You look like. Oh no. Okay, my mind is being split right now. Anyways, I'm gonna do a public Smash Ultimate lobby.
Hello, stinky stupid.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
You know what would be a good power up for Kirby? If he ever ate a Mario Brother, it should be called the Pistachio power up.
Pistachio.
Super Pistachio Brothers 3.
He just grows a big mustache. And each of his moves are just mustache whips.
Jesse, remember last year around, I think it was November, when... Do you remember the ads I showed you of the company called Planters?
I don't think so, actually.
No? Well, I know I at least showed you one of them. Around November, that company that makes peanuts was doing the entire month was a PSA awareness on your balls health.
Yeah, now I remember.
It was so
It's
weird.
It was very weird.
And literally each of them that had the hashtag wingnut.
Yeah, it was freaking weird. Yeah.
I would click the link. I would click to show the link, but my hands are like really dirty right now.
Hope his hands aren't dirty.
Well, I'm eating barbecue wings, so.
Alright, let's see here.
Why is Little Mac trying to dash off the ledge?
There you go, Sparrow. I approved your comment. I feel like I'm watching I'm watching a Raging Freaking Cow the whole time. I watched it and Oh, yeah, freaking Mr. Anner is being... He's talking about how much he doesn't like him.
You can't escape. Found the scene with primitive Mr. Krabs.
Yeah, we're here.
Hello?
Hello, eh?
Hello, eh?
Little sack. Auto.
Yeah. Anyways,
My
I'm
fish
creating...
and a chipsy.
Actually, wait. I'm gonna make a public Smash,
Yummy
Smash lobby.
cheeseburger. Oh my god, freaking Little Mac.
Yummy, eat burger.
Back
Anyone's-
fresh yesterday.
Burgers, fresh never.
So YouTube blocked you from messaging? Okay.
Wait. Aww. Wow.
Little
That's-
burger.
Yeah, if you do too much in rapid succession, then it just stops. It's stupid.
It's something that we can't turn off either.
Yeah. It's some stupid spam thing.
It's supposed to be a spam filter, but like
It's not.
Hello.
it just doesn't work well.
Pokesaurus. Alright. So, Smash Ultimate Public Lobby.
You're gonna get destroyed.
So wait, you're gonna be playing in the background now?
No.
No?
Jesse, just watch frickin' Mewtwo King just join your lobby just to destroy you.
BP
Oh, Brandon, you're not playing. Okay.
No, I have like no interest in playing Smash.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, so Jesse, you can probably play in the background, maybe, so...
Password.
Pokesaurus, we're doing okay.
And by a public lobby, I mean like
You're
An open
playing
lobby.
with, like, other people.
Alright, so there's a FiyaPie public lobby. If anyone wants to join.
FiyaPie. Freaking Little Mac is crazy dashing.
You missed it earlier in the match. He was trying to dash off the ledge.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Wow.
God.
Oh no, how's my phone dying? The heck?
He was just being really
he tried to do a
stupid.
freaking reversal there. Where he, like, runs towards the wall, bounces off of it, and then rebounds back and punches Samus in the face.
Oh, by the way, I got my Japanese D-Terminal GameCube port today.
What's that do?
Um,
Play Japanese games?
No, it's literally the Japanese version of the component cable.
Ah, okay.
And I gotta say, the cable feels incredibly premium.
Wow.
Now all I'm waiting for is a D-Terminal to component crossover cable.
The baby. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. That killed Samus? Are you serious?
Gigamac. So what, Gigamac won?
No. Just watch. Alright, the next round is... Oh, Link versus... Breath of the Wild, Link versus Sheik.
Samus got destroyed by Little Sack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're fun. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dude.
Oh, no.
Ah.
The way that Link killed Link killed Sheik there was weird looking, Jesse. He used a bullet bill.
I was buying shit for his branches that weren't even in Colorado.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, then it make you start to cry, and then you slowly start to die.
That's amoreio.
Free reign over the stream.
Right.
What? Link is getting whooped.
Huh. I want to see what the tournament streams are doing. Wow. Wow. This is cool. Wow. Brandon, this is actually really cool. Freaking... I actually can't. The freaking arcade place we used to go to literally has an entire like streaming setup now. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I'm gonna send you one of the videos from it. That's actually from the place we would go to. It has like 80 people now sometimes. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm kind of out of the whole tournament kind of thing.
What do you mean tournament kind of thing? Smash Melee?
I kind of just got bored of going to it.
Wah, wah.
I'm just interested at how big it got.
It's interesting.
Uh-oh, Jesse, another chance for Isabel to die.
No, she's gonna win. The only reason why I really wanted to go was so the only reason why I wanted to go was so I could fight people, but I could do that at school now thanks to Schmultimate, so.
Yeah.
I don't like Ridley. I guess I am rooting for Isabel.
When the moon hits right like the big pizza pie.
Well, I'm going for Isabel just because I hate Ridley more than I hate Isabel. I said that. I don't even hate Isabel.
It's okay, Brendan. You could hate Isabel.
I just hate Ridley.
And be totally honest with you, I think Isabel's playstyle is extremely, extremely annoying and toxic. But I like it because it's Isabel. So I'm extremely biased.
I just do not like Ridley as a character at all.
Uh-oh.
What do I have against the Space Reptile? Well, he sucks and he shouldn't be in Smash as a fighter.
He's salty.
What do you have against the Space Reptile?
I'm gonna ask any other people if they want to please smoosh. Sheesh. No, I'm just gonna undo the freaking.
What? What are you doing in my Eiffel Tower?
Eiffel Tower? FiyaPie.
He works for SRS operations manager.
With the big pizza pie.
Division by 0 Pizza Pie. Ha ha ha.
Oh my god, Mario Head.
Mario!
What are you doing in my closet?
You know those warnings
No.
on TV that alert like a twister or severe thunderstorm?
Brandon, that sounds like something I would say.
Do you know those warnings?
Mm-hmm.
I remembered watching a YouTube video that was the exact same thing, except it was warning that a Mario head was spotted flying around.
Wait.
And it had a photo of the exact same Mario head from, like, Mario Teaches Typing.
Meow. Meow.
Yeah.
It's me, Mario. I'm here to destroy the universe.
Hey, nice planet you got there. Can I destroy it? When you see my big head
Oh
floating
my
around
god.
your small shed.
I remember one
So-
of the Mario head quotes was amazing. Hang on.
Also, Brandon, freaking, what are you doing in my closet? Sounds like something I would say to someone. They're like, where's Jesse? I can't find him. Open my closet door. What are you doing in my closet?
Oh my god, freaking Isabelle actually wins. Look.
Yay, Isabelle cremated the stupid dragon thing.
Yeah, now he's the dragon's like Richard.
Hey, someone joined my public lobby.
He doesn't exist anymore.
Alright,
I
hang
thought
on.
this
I need to find the quote. Oh my god.
Look, that is me. What the heck is this?
Wait a minute. Hang on.
Oh no! I'm a fallen, and I can't get up.
He is freaking ridiculous. Look at it.
Of American advertising. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hey.
One of my favorites too. That is my impression
Of
of
American
American.
advertising.
I hate Ridley because he's stupid. He doesn't fit into the Smash game. His scale is wrong, and he's an annoying fucking character.
He just doesn't like him.
Freaking American advertising.
What? No. No, this man. No. Oh, I'm good. No. That's beans. This is beans.
Good.
Oh!
Wah, wah.
I told you you would get destroyed, Jesse.
I hate this person. They're banned. I'm just kidding.
I told you you'd get destroyed.
They stole my S leg and actually used it. And now they have 6 stocks.
Oh, you're destroyed. You've been eradicated.
Just read. Honestly, I've been playing
The way you worded your sentence when you said you hate that guy. I hate.
You.
You said I know we're good. I know we're good. I hate. Now
That's like
you
something Papu Papu would say.
must... Bandicoot of the Crash. I hate.
Oh, I just if he talked like that, I would just die. Bandicoot, I hate.
My belly be boingy.
My belly be boingy.
I feel like if I do his voice more, I'm just gonna start doing just a really crunchy. Hey, like a freaking, yeah, like a hey Rico, or a freaking villager, freaking hey Aga.
Gray still plays. Never heard of him.
Die Solar. Solar.
And then you get to that one area of the game, and all you hear around the corners is just go hilo, go hilo, go hilo.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
No,
Lord
you
Samuel.
hear bicycle. Bicycle.
So you know they're not saying go.
bicycle,
They're actually saying
bicycle.
Sadler.
They're playing what? They're saying what, Jesse?
They don't actually say go Headlow. That's what I actually thought they said too. They actually are saying Lord Sadler.
Lord
Really?
Sadler.
Yeah. No, they go.
Lord Sadler.
The way they say it sounds like go
Sounds like
Headlow.
you're saying it. It sounds like they're saying go hilo.
Go Headlow. Yeah, even I thought it said go Headlow. Then my friend Alex, who's really into Resident Evil, he's like, no, actually, if you listen closely, they say Lord Sadler. And then I listened to it again, and literally my freaking mind switched from Go Headlow to Lord Sadler, and now I can't hear Go Headlow anymore, and it's very sad. So unless you want to ruin yourself in hearing Sadler and never being
It doesn't help that the voice clip plays so lowly. You can't really hear what they're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
It's-
have to listen to like
quiet.
an audio clip on YouTube.
Yeah, because in game it's like stupid quiet.
Not to mention, there's like an effect put on it, like that kind of muffles
Yeah, they
out
actually
the
put
audio
effects
of
on
the voices.
They actually put a crusting, like, gargly, like, effect on the audio to make them sound more grungy than they actually are.
Yeah, and that's only in the original versions of the game. The Ultimate HD Edition on like PC, PS4, and Xbox One, and I presume the Switch port when it comes out, the audio sounds more clean in those versions.
Yeah, they get rid of the gurgle. But yeah, if you play the GameCube version or, like, Wii version, then they say go head low.
Let's see, Pac-Man v Wario. I think I'm gonna be rooting for the Fat Man.
The Fat
He's the true
Man!
American. He's the true American hero, or the true American ogre, one of the two.
He taunted and got hit by a hammer.
Was this taunt the one where he goes eh?
No, he went wah wah wah, and then a hammer spawned on top of him. That is my impression of American advertising.
Uh-huh.
Wah. That is my impression of Shigeru Miyamoto.
I saw him taunting. What is that? His crawl animation?
Yeah.
Yeah, Wario crawls.
He just looks weird, and then when he backs up, he
It was
just backs his booty up.
I got
And there's
freaking.
this ogre fart.
This guy threw on my.
I like his new Final Smash, but I miss playing as the Wario Man.
Yeah, it's really. I think what they should have done is playing as the Wario Man, and then if you like hit them after a bit, it just does like for your last hit of it, it just
Like
goes
what
until.
Bayonetta does.
Yeah, that's what they should do. They should have done.
There was literally all 3 pieces of the Dragoon sitting on the board, and none of these bozo AIs went for it.
I'm excited for the stage builder, honestly.
Dude, I'm
I'm
excited for the 26th of this month, so I can play CTR finally.
20. Oh, shut up, Brandon.
Bicycle.
Wait, is it 26?
Bicycle.
Friday is when it starts, yeah.
Oh yeah, the freaking. God dang it, Brandon. That's why I was thinking of April 26th that one time. And then everyone called me Bozo because they're like, why are you thinking of April 26th? I hate you. Oh, I just destroyed this man's.
But yeah, I can't wait till April 26th, even though I'm not going to be able to go on the 26th. But the Saturday after that, I will be taking you to go play as well.
Alright. This is melee. I just triple shine this man. Oh, how's he?
Eat the ho-ho. Oh, he missed. Look at my bike. It's better than yours.
Yeah. Well, I always did my like last few days. I thought.
Oh, game's still not over.
No, they're just both being stupid.
I just took out the amiibos that have been eliminated.
They're literally not even trying to pick up the Dragoon pieces.
They're not, are they?
Tell Liz we said hi.
Bicycle. Bicycle. Bicycle.
Yes.
Yeah.
As much as you can.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Will do. Absolutely.
Wario needs to release the poot.
He has to release his poop.
No, poot.
Poot?
Yeah, like fart.
No, it's poop.
Poot.
Oh, he was trying hard.
Really?
Yeah.
Pooty Spencer here.
Year
Oh.
after year. My brain is
Pac-Man
fucking-
keeps eating them. Oh my god.
I
And yet Wario was smart enough to stay in the thing.
He ate Wario completely. He just munched him.
No, now Wario's gonna. Can't believe Wario's gonna try and eat him.
Chomp, chomp, chomp.
Pac-Man almost died right there.
Was he being stupid?
Yeah, he fell in the water and it almost took him away, but then he saved
I'm not
himself.
just there. I go above and beyond.
Wah, 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 wah.
You keep timing his jumps on my screen. You saying wah. Oh, Wario nearly screwed himself there.
He used his bike to fly under the fucking platform.
Every
Anything
time
that eats Wario is in for a bad time. Volcano shits for days. Well, I mean, yeah, that's true because Wario's molecular structure is made up of garlic.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, in fact, Wario is probably the closest thing we can get to the ogre. They both have a
Pac-Man
final
just-
smash.
Oh, Pac-Man almost screwed himself.
Now Wario's turn. Oh,
And that's good that you got a good person out of that.
it's like, who's gonna win? Oh, we still got Wario. Pac-Man just nearly blew himself up.
What?
Pac-Man just destroyed his bike. Oh, and Pac-Man finally grabbed some of them. He's being bozo not grabbing the last piece.
Wario is living junk food.
Wait, Pac-Man started taunting?
Even got her.
Oh, Lynn from Fire Emblem. Oh. Oh!
It's over.
That's what I told him.
Well, there,
Pac-Man
Wario
got
Man
destroyed.
wins because of Fire Emblem.
Wah, ha, ha, ha. Ah, ha, 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 ha.
I get green-haired lady to win. Why, you're the winner.
I didn't even have to kill him myself. I was lazy like I like to be.
Hey, Lynn, do you want to work for me?
Look at that victory stroke.
Well, anyways, we're on freaking round 3.
The quarterfinals.
Yeah, exactly. Now we have Young Link versus Kirby.
I got beamed in the public lobby. I was playing and freaking I unplugged my phone by accident and I didn't notice, so my phone died in the middle of the Skype call.
I told you you'd get destroyed in your own lobby.
I only lost by 1 stock.
Hey, Luigi! It's time for you to die!
I only lost because I didn't win.
Hey, Luigi! It is time for you to die!
Hey, Luigi! You look like a human blimp.
Limp.
Oh no! Let's see what he says here.
Hey, who's that behind you? Made you look, made you look.
Get that victory stroke.
Oh no! Here we go. Here's one.
Okie dokie. Get ready to move your fingers.
Yep, that's what freaking me and Adam reference all the time. Get ready to move your fingers.
Am I a what? Oh, Kirby killed himself.
Look at those beautiful SNES graphics, Jesse. They're so great.
Yeah,
And Kirby's being a dick, but Young Link's
Kirby-
not having any of it.
Kirby literally kicked the bomb.
what the heck is this weird physics going on with Inkling's roller and the freaking Gusto? The Gusto Big Busto,
Oh my
or whatever
God,
the
Young
item's called.
Link.
Gale of Winds.
Buster! Buster! Buster!
Buster! Backslash!
Back scratch!
Back scratch.
Back scratch!
That's actually what it sounds like on an actual 3DS, just back scratch. So,
3DSs are like tin cans.
Stint.
You
I was trying to do
are
Falco.
dead and gay.
I was trying to talk like Falco, and what ended up coming out was the freaking Sonic Rush song. There's a Sonic Rush song where they sample actual chanting. They actually sample Indian chanting. And it's just like half a second of them going da 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 like that, right? It's literally like the sample is just da da da, and then they make an entire song around it in Sonic Rush. And literally the song just like da 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 da. It's freaking a weird song. It's
Too
I
fast!
forget what
Too strong! Too fast! Too strong!
he doesn't say too fast. He actually says too black, too strong. It's actually too black, too strong.
Wow.
And it actually is a sample from a Malcolm X speech. I'm not even joking.
What the fuck?
It's very weird music, but I love it.
Too black! Too strong! Too black! Too strong!
The freaking speech too is freaking exactly what it sounds like.
Kirby's being a dick.
He was
again.
comparing racism to coffee, and that if it's too black, then it's too strong. That's literally about. And they,
That's what the line exactly is.
they're like, so they have to add white sweetener to make it less strong. It was a freaking
White sweetener.
That's not what he said, but like it was some like white coffee cream or something. Like the speech was just one big metaphor, but they sampled 2 clips of him saying how if the coffee is too black then it's too strong, and they put it together and it's just too black, too strong, too black, too strong, too black, too black, too black, too black, too black. too strong. It's freaking
Of
amazing.
course, Young Link
Weird.
wins.
Young Spink.
Yeah, Sonic Rush music is very interesting. It's made by the same guy who made Jet Set Radio music, so. And when got an answer.
Well, that would make
And
sense.
now,
things in
okay. Oh, Robin was
Yeah.
apparently eliminated a long time ago. What's my problem?
Rob.
Alright, I
There's
gotta go to
freaking-
the bathroom. I'll be back.
The boss fight theme is called Metal Scratching, and freaking there's a voice line in it that's like, "Eat, don't scratch me, meat, don't scratch me, meat, don't scratch me, meat." It's freaking weird. It's like a very high pitched
Don't
voice.
scratch me.
Yeah. And then it's heavy metal in the background, and it's just like dance, 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 dance,
kick, mock kick, mock kick.
Freaking, they should change it to cock kick. It would be much effective.
Cock kick.
Dance, 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 dance. I swear, I need to add a petition for Nintendo to whenever Guile gets summoned, it plays his theme. Like, just extremely loud. And the remix in Smash Ultimate is an amazing freaking remix of Guile's theme. Ding, ding. Oh, wait, no, wait, what is Guile's name? Ding, 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 ding.
For a second, I thought you were starting to sing Mega Man.
Oh, boom, boom. No, freaking Mega Man's weird because sometimes it does sound a bit like Guile's theme. Mega Man and Street Fighter could be weird. Freaking Woodman's theme is, I don't know. The Quickman's theme.
sounds so wrong.
Quickman's theme is my favorite theme.
Look at this man, he's got wood.
Woodman. It's almost like Pac-Man.
It's
Freaking
12.
there's-
It's 10 a.m. in the morning, and this man's got wood.
By the way, someone was extremely, extremely salty in Smash today. And they were being really angry at another person who was playing Pac-Man, right? They're like, Pac-Man. It is a stupid name, Pac-Man. What does he do? Does he pack the shite in people's ass? Pac-Man.
Pack the shite in people's ass.
He packs the men.
That's so stupid.
It is, it's stupid. Oh, is this man's dead? This match between this Inkling and Lucina has been going on for so long.
Go get him, boys.
Get him. Wee. Oh no, the Inkling might win.
You on my screen, you said "boing" as Little Mac threw a Mr. Omelet. Or fuck.
That is not at all what I said. I said,
Mr.
hey,
Saturn.
I said, oh, this Inkling might win. And then that came out as Inkling Omelet. Inkling.
No, you literally went "boing" as Little Mac threw a Mr. Saturn at Wolf.
That is not at all what I said. I said this Lucina and Inkling are fighting, and oh, this Inkling might win. And literally, I have no idea how any of those characters got involved.
Well, just the sound you made. You were just like "boing."
Mwah.
Yeah, you did. Little Mac on Nick's stream threw a Mr. Saturn, which I accidentally called a Mr. Omelet.
Mr. Omelet!
He's a piece of popcorn. How do you get that confused with omelet?
Is it really a piece of popcorn?
No, but that's what. When I was little, I called him Popcorn Man because I didn't know the official name when I played Roll. Mr. Saturn is, I think they're just alien creatures or something. They're big nose, big head, brain man. So.
It's
like,
over for
what's-
Little Mac. Whack whack.
Yeah, Little Mac got little slapped.
Little Mac got beamed.
Little Mac got his sack.
The black dude from Bayonetta helped him.
Bayonetta.
I keep forgetting that dude's name, but he's like awesome.
Oh, Sheik versus Isabel. Another chance for Isabel to get punched.
You mean Rodin? Or Rodin, or however you say it?
Yeah, Rodin, I think that's what his name is.
Rodin.
I'm gonna open these Blu-rays.
You know what I still haven't gotten done in the first Bayonetta game?
Beat it.
No, I beat that game. I just don't have enough money to fight Rodin.
Oh.
Wah, wah.
You have to like max out your money counter before he's like, shit, I'll fight you. He's like actually the hardest boss in the entire fucking game.
Wow, is he just him?
It's
Is
you.
he just
It's
a version
just
of
you
Bayonetta?
v him, and it is. He is so fucking overpowered.
So is he just you, but better in every way?
Pretty much.
Wow.
But yeah, you literally have to sit there and grind out the game to get the maximum amount of money.
I had a dream that was actually really cool about Breath of the Wild once. I had after a long session of Breath of the Wild, I had a dream that, you know the weird skunty mask man? Or like, not the mask man. The weird, like, the dark ogre man who sells you weird items from his ogre pack. You know what I mean?
Fuck boy. Yeah.
Yeah, him.
What game was this
Freaking-
again?
Breath of the Wild.
Oh.
Like, you give him, like, monster parts and shit, right?
Yeah, you give him gut. And I was having a weird dream about Breath of the Wild, and literally what happened in the dream was I was talking to this man, right? And I was trying to get the Dark Link freaking outfit, right? And he tells me, oh, I can't get that outfit yet because it's locked under some spell, so I can't give it to you. Which is bullshit. And he said, the only way you could do it is by going through this temple in this mountain. And literally in the dream, on the side of like this mountain, you would go inside of it. And you do like a puzzle to open the door. Then you'd go inside, and then it would be the Ocarina of Time room. Like, you know, with the tree and like the water. All in like HD, right? And you would fight like a Dark Link. And
The fuck? That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it does sound awesome. And literally what happened in the dream, it almost looked like Unreal Engine 4, like the way it looked. Like, it was like extremely realistic, and it was really cool, and it was playing like really like battle crazy music. And during the fight, when he goes into his second form, he jumps up and floats around in the air like Ganon and starts shooting the energy balls, and you have to whack them away. Like, it was actually a really cool dream, but then I woke up because I died. It was actually a really cool.
You just get hit in the face with a fireball.
It was a really cool dream, but like, it wasn't real, and it's not in Breath of the Wild.
Dude, I fucking find it so funny whenever Link dies in Breath of the Wild. He's just like. It's still not the funniest death sound of them all. The funniest death sound of them all is fucking Leon when he goes.
Oh, what about?
Yeah, no, you just get like lightly tapped, like you just get hit by like a really insignificant attack, and Leon will just fall over and go.
One of my favorite freaking voice line of Leon, and this actually is in RE4. It's actually in the RE2 remake. Is literally when he just randomly, when you point your gun at a zombie, he just goes, "You
What
bastard!" Yeah, he goes, "What the?" Sometimes he just goes,
"You bastard!"
It's so funny. It makes me laugh every time. I don't know why.
It's sounding. You just like, it's like silent, really tense gameplay. Points gun. You bastard.
Freaking someone was playing a game, right?
Uh-huh.
Of RE2. I forget who it was. It was during it was just like a compilation, I think, of people getting scared. Or something I was watching. And this one guy was playing it, and he was really freaked out, and he was like aiming around every corner. Then there was a zombie bashing against the like wooden planks of a door, right? And freaking the guy gets jump scared because you know how the zombies go. They like walk up and they go like, "Ah, ah," right?
Even if they're behind boards, they're just like,
Yeah, exactly like that. And they were playing and they got scared and they aimed right at their face. He's like, Jesus Christ. And then Leon's just like, you bastard. And then he starts laughing. It's just funny.
I never got Leon to
bastard.
say that.
Jesus Christ! Isabel pocketed the tornado!
She controls all, even the weather. Like, Fairly Odd Parents at one time. Or no, I think the Fairly Odd Parents episode was that Timmy's mom.
Oh yeah, it was the one where she becomes a reporter at the weather station, and she keeps reporting wrong. So Timmy makes a wish that she always is right when reporting the weather.
Yeah.
And she's so bad at reporting the weather, but it comes true no matter what. But then I guess the plot of the episode is that she's so busy with work that she's never home. And they can't just undo the wish. So she decides to get fired by literally reporting apocalypse-style weather.
She's like, there will be hail thunderstorms, and the hail will be the size of minivans. And then, when the hail falls down. Yeah, and then when the hail falls down, it's literally minivans. Just ice minivans.
And then Jorgen's just like, what the fuck did you do?
I got strangled. Timmy!
And I think the last thing
you stupid fucker!
I don't know what the second thing she reported is, but I think the third one was a massive earthquake.
Isabel is out.
Yeah, no more Isabel.
Did you know
She
Isabel
will continue the awesome trend.
Did you know Isabel is after? And did you know that?
I'm rooting for Fat Man again.
Fat guy,
you know,
little cope.
Did you know, Brandon, that many people actually say Peach and Daisy are the best character in Smash Ultimate right now? The meta has been changing pretty.
It changes like every day, it seems.
It's really drastic at the beginning because everyone has opinions about everything, but now it's starting to slow down. We're still saying like Wolf, Pichu, and Peach are pretty much the top three. So and Inkling. So.
Spinkling. Vima.
Baby. Kisses.
I still wish that they would have had an Octoling skin. Stupid that they don't.
It's weird that they didn't. Like, they should have had two...
They should have had an Agent 8 skin.
They should have had 2 girl Inklings, 2 boy Inklings, 2 Octolings, boy ones, and then 2 girl Octolings. That's what they should have had for those things. Anyways, I'll be right back.
Why are you slapping pans?
Slap, 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 clap, 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 slap, 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 clap, clap, clap.
Go!
Like when Wario does that down smash.
My finger.
Wah, wah, wah.
Wah, wah, wah.
Did he just do the Three Stooges eye poke?
Quick.
Oh no, his down tilt. Wario's down tilt is weird. He kind of just wipes the ground with his disgusting gloves.
No, like, to me, it looked like he did the Three Stooges eye poking. The same thing Grandpa Phil did to Hitler in the Hey Arnold episode.
You know how they actually do that effect? They just tap the eyebrows.
Yeah, they do. In fact, I think they made a couple of times they demonstrated exactly how they did it so that kids wouldn't actually try to do the stunt for real.
They only did that at the end of the Three Stooges movie.
Oh, okay.
That was like the modern day one.
Yeah, that one.
at the very end of the movie, they're like, by the way, this stuff is real. Don't actually do this to people.
Don't actually poke your friend's eye out and make them
I
go to
think
the
literally,
hospital.
I think
Idiot.
literally in part of the thing, they're like, they pick up a fake sledgehammer and they whack the guy's head with it extremely hard, and then they're like, the end of this is actually rubber. Don't actually hit people with sledgehammers in the head. They would actually just be eviscerated. So,
Burn.
freaking
Gotta catch 'em all.
or taste the bar.
Oh, Warrior's got the final smash.
STD, mon. Gotta catch 'em all.
What?
That sounds itchy and scratchy.
No, you gotta scratch Shrek's ass when you go fishing.
I'd give you all of them. The only
I'm
thing you'd
pretty
be
sure Shrek has his own undiscovered set of STDs.
He does.
The only thing you'd be fishing for at that point is freaking ogre crabs. You don't want any of those.
So no Fat Man. That sucks.
Damn. The
Dang,
stupid fucking blue guy won.
Ooga.
Gotta contract them all, STD, mon.
Dun, 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 dun.
You would actually just straight up die.
I wanna be extremely dead.
Extremely dead. Oh god. Alright, we're in the final four. Who are we rooting for?
I'm gonna go Wolf, but Young Link is freaking a maestro. So Young Link might... I don't know, this looks like an interesting matchup.
I mean, Young
Oh,
Link,
wow.
I trained him today. Like, I just got him in the
Young-
mail today, and freaking I got him to level 50, and it's like, oh my god, he's killing it.
Freaking Young Link is a freaking prodigy. The Amiibo prodigy. Beep, 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 beep. The Amiibo savant.
Oh, Mega Man died a long time ago.
I know, he sucks. He fell off the first hole.
That
Mega Man
reminds
died
me
in-
of a freaking Simpsons episode, Treehouse of Horror. Like, basically Homer clones himself, like, makes like a million clones of himself.
Mhm.
And like there's a whole, and then eventually there's a point where the clones mutate, and there's like all these malformed clones that have all these mutations. And a gag they have during this scene is that you can clearly see that one of the malformed clones is Peter Griffin.
Yep.
Oh wait, if I scroll back, there's actually a
Oh no. Here's that show's theme song. I wanna be the very best at catching STDs. To contract them all is my real test. To spread them is my cause.
Oh my god, you're gonna be a serial murderer and you're going to prison. Goodbye.
Everybody has itchy crotch. All because of me.
Oh my god, so frickin'...
Why?
What was I thinking? What was I talking about? Oh my god.
Itchy crotch. You're talking about the Treehouse of Horror.
Yeah, it's Treehouse of Horror. So I remember... So at one point, Homer decides he wants to be the one and only Homer, so he manages to lead all the clones off a cliff where they all fall and die. And then freaking Homer gets in bed with Marge, and they're kind of getting jiggy with it, but then Marge quickly discovers that this Homer has a deformity on his body, like a very small deformity, and she's like, "You're one of them!" And then, what happened? And he's like, "Yup." And she's like, "Well, what happened to the real Homer?" He's like, "First one over the cliff."
Wow. Freaking one of my favorite episodes is when Homer gets his
He had a
hands.
malformed penis.
Freaking one of my favorite episodes of Simpsons is when he gets both of his hands stuck in freaking vending machines, And he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna be stuck here for the rest of my life." And then the guy comes over with the saw. He's like, "Homer, this isn't very easy to say, but I'm gonna have to cut your arms off." And then Homer just goes, "They'll grow back, right?" And he's like, "Sure." Well,
You know, I remember one of my favorite Simpsons episodes was Bart Gets an F. I remember when Bart was like, when Bart had like start studying better to avoid flunking out of, I think he's in 4th grade, right?
Mhm.
So he has to avoid flunking out of 4th grade, and he's like, I swear I will do better and not get held back, or something like that. And so I don't know Bart's exact quote, but I know Homer's exact quote in response. And if not, at least you'll be bigger than the other kids.
Wow. Freaking, I know one scene where they were walking away from something and they were really sad. It's like they screwed up something in the episode. They like screwed up bad. Like the entire, like the 2 kids, Bart and Lisa were really sad, and Homer and Lisa were there. No, Homer and Marge, like the entire family was there. They were walking away, and then they're like, and like, freaking Marge says on to Homer, and she's like, "Well, Homer, don't you have anything to say to them?" And then Homer's just like, "All right, kids. Well, the lesson here is never try."
Hey Marge, look at my new invention. It puts makeup on.
Suits her.
Oh,
Homer, you had it set to whore.
yeah, it's freaking. Oh, I remember that one too.
Oh my god, you know,
Yeah.
one of the only good scenes in a modern
Right.
Simpsons episode was the one where Homer tried to vote for Obama.
Wow.
Like, that was back in the 2008 election.
Well,
So he goes to an electronic voting machine, he presses the button, 1 vote for McCain, thank you. No, I want Obama, 2 votes for McCain. No, I forget what he says here, and then he presses it again, 3 votes for McCain. No, 6 votes for President McCain. Hey, I only met 1 of those votes. This machine is rigged! And then freaking a saw trap opens up from the machine as it starts sucking him in. He's like, this doesn't happen in America? Maybe in Ohio, but not in America! And it sucks him in and like pretty much kills the shit out of him and spits him out.
wow. Freaking.
That was the McCain machine.
Uh-huh. Well, it was meant to be a
Freaking-
joke about how some people theorize that the votings had been rigged ever since they started using electronic machines.
Wow.
Like, it was especially controversial during the George W. Bush Al Gore election in 2000.
Yeah. Freaking. What was the thing? Alright, give me a second. I'm trying to remember this thing.
Oh, Sparrow posted the clip.
Freaking, there's okay. One of the things on The Simpsons was Homer trying to give Bart meds, right? Like I forget, but Bart had to take some meds for something, right? And Bart just goes, "Dad, I admit I have some problems, but drugs aren't one of them." And then he just goes, "Why, you little?" He's stupid.
I remember when I was in 7th grade, we had a whole unit on Edgar Allan Poe. In fact, I found out that my 7th grade English teacher still has the very same Edgar Allan Poe poster that she bought for his 200th birthday that year I was in her class.
Mm-hmm.
And during the unit, she even showed us the Simpsons Treehouse of Horror clip that adapted the Edgar Allan Poe story, The Raven.
Yeah, we saw that clip too, actually. We actually watched that clip when we were doing our unit too, Schnick. Funnily enough. So I actually know what you're talking about.
All I remember is that it goes through the Edgar Allan Poe story as normal, but then at the end, when Bart as the Raven won't leave him alone, like freaking Homer does this, "Why you little?" and he starts chasing around trying to kill him, but then Bart drops a couple of Edgar Allan Poe stories on his head and knocks him out.
Got a blast.
Gotta say, this fight's close. What's with the Jimmy Neutron?
I saw Jimmy Neutron.
What, slap, slap, slap?
No, just literally the theme song recommended
You
to
know
me
there's
for
a
some
fun fact of the theme song, right? Oh, is it over? It might be over. Oh, it's not over. It's not over. So, you know, they were originally going to use the TV series version of the theme song in the movie, but then they ended up getting a professional band to do a re-recording of it for the movie. And then the original version was just used in the TV show.
Yeah, I think I remember you telling us that.
Yeah, I probably didn't. I think I told it not long ago, yeah. Thought I told just Adam, though. Might be wrong. It might be over. It's over. Oh, shit. Bye-bye, Sheik. Alright, our two finalists.
Hello, freaking Mr. Burns and Smithers. There was this one point where they were going under inspection, and freaking a bunch of inspectors were coming up to Mr. Burns' office, telling them the nuclear plant wasn't shaped up to be that good, right?
Are they equal on the freaking grid? Are they like did they like start on like in the exact opposite sides?
They are equals.
Oh my god.
There is one part where, in that scene where freaking, after he gets through a bunch of inspectors, there's one left. And then he was just like, well, Mrs. Lady, how about you go inspecting in this area? And he pulls the secret lever, and then just the hatch moves and opens, but it's next to her. And she just looks down it, and then freaking Smithers is just like, sir, remove the desks over for the thing or whatever. It is stupid. And then he just walks up and kicks her down. So, DeWolf versus Lucario. Who's left?
What?
Who's left in the tournament, actually?
These are the only two.
These are the grand final?
Yeah, it's the grand final.
The grand finale. By the way, Beware is probably my most hated Pokemon in all of Smash. It's so annoying when they fight against you. When you get Beware, it's like, alright. But freaking when you're trying to go against someone who has Beware, it's just so annoying. Beware is the pink raccoon bear that uppercuts you.
Yeah, I saw it.
It does like 80 damage per punch. It's stupid.
Wah, wah. Oh, he missed! He missed!
Wolf, what are you doing? Wolf pack.
Baby kiss.
Clobber him.
The voting machine clip.
You know, I should make a me named Bonesaw. I can do that.
Da 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 da.
Wow. Schnick, did you know there was a time when I actually entered to try and win a lifetime supply of Kraft macaroni and cheese?
You did?
I lost.
What was the tournament? It was just a sweepstakes, right?
Yeah, just a sweepstakes. I'm sure you remember. Because I saw so many commercials for it, and I was just like, I like mac and cheese. I'm gonna enter. And then I didn't win any mac and cheese, and I was very sad and disappointed.
You didn't win. Well, the only sweepstakes I tried entering was the Where's Gary one for SpongeBob, and I've told the story of how that turned out.
Yeah. They'll try to scam you. Nick will sell your information and destroy you.
Yeah, because Nickelodeon cares so much about profiting on information.
Uh-huh.
No, we have Facebook for that.
Zuckerberg! Alright, Wolf, come on. Come on, Wolf, you're a real wolf. This
He's
man's
probably
just-
gonna win. He still has 2 lives.
Give him Das Boot. Das Boot.
Oh, now he didn't miss. It's over. It's over.
It's all over now.
It's over.
Hunters on, boys.
He's Wiener.
That is my impression of American advertising.
Of American advertising.
Thank you so much for playing the game.
Alright, well, there you have it. That's the Amiibo Tournament with the newbies. Young Link came so close, yet was so far.
Oh.
Well, he fucked up, so that's it.
Oh. At this point, should we go on continuing? Because I might play Mario Kart or something.
Should I keep this going, you mean?
Yeah, I mean, currently you're the host of the stream right now. And
I
this is
mean,
the
well,
first
I
episode.
think the episode can just end here.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm gonna end the episode. Maybe I'll resume this just as a normal Schnick YouTube stream.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's it for number 1. FiyaPie number 1. Yeah, let's do number 1 for Kids Next Door.
Yeah, hopefully all 4 of us will be around much longer next time. Because this is kind of an on-the-spot thing. And
yeah, well, it's
Adam-
supposed to be an on-the-spot kind of thing. I kind of just wanted to test out the format a little bit.
yeah. And this will just most if not all the streams will be all 4.
What'd you
The
say
rest
again?
of us, said most, if not all, of the streams will be all 4 of us together, and then other content would include maybe highlights and maybe documentaries.
Yeah.
Oh no, the documentary is probably just confirmed. Yeah, the documentaries are confirmed. Those will be coming out.
Yeah,
But
maybe I'll push
highlights, I might
Nickelodeon
make
documentaries. You never know.
I might make a big FiyaPie highlight clips thing where I take highlights of people's streams and then because all the highlights that we make of our streams.
Yeah.
Sometimes I could make a big conglomerate of a bunch of our streams and make maybe a 5-minute, 7-minute videos and upload that to FiyaPie channel. Just be like this week's clips of the week or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It could just be a thing to do.
I
in
mean,
my
yeah,
first
we
time.
got plenty of plans in mind of what we could potentially do or not do, but one thing's for certain, it doesn't matter how talkative we are.
We ain't trying to keep a conversation going. We're just having fun here.
Do we have a link to the channel? Yeah, we do.
I actually need that link, and I'm supposed to be a manager, but I
I'm
just
gonna
don't
go
have.
try and find it now.
I'm pretty sure you are a manager of it.
I'm a man.
I know, and I just can't find it. It makes no
What
sense.
do you mean? All you have to do is get onto the fucking... All you have to do is click on your little name and it will list all three of it.
I've tried, and it just doesn't.
Fuck.
I see vlogs for us Spagongi, and then I just don't see. I just don't see FiyaPie. And yes, I am a manager, but it's not showing up, and it's weird. It's the big YouTube man. I hate him. I hate him. I hate
Oh,
him.
you spaced it. Hang on.
I just hate him. I hate him. I hate him.
Let me see.
There, I sent the link because I'm logged into the channel right now.
Damn it.
Skink.
Wah, wah. Alright, well, we'll see everybody in whenever the next so-called episode is.
Keep in mind, anybody could be a host, except for maybe me and Brandon. So, a stream could happen.
So I guess it's either me or Adam,
channel.
usually.
Yeah, because me and Brandon don't have good internet, so. Just saying, anyone could upload something to the channel, so that channel will be probably uploaded fairly regularly, so.
Yeah.
All four of us are going to be, well, not really working on it, just throwing whatever we feel like on it, so.
He only sees the link to chat on screen. Sparrow, are you using live chat or are you in top chat? Because you have to change it to live chat if you haven't.
Live chat is weird. Like, top chat is not a thing that should exist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, he is on live, then I don't know.
I approved the message. The message was marked as spam, and I had to approve it.
Da da da
There
da
it is.
da 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 da.
Subscriptions. Subscribe. Oh yeah, freaking! Oh my God, Brandon. I like how the only thing it shows is the subscriptions, and it's just you.
He
Yeah.
sees it now. Okay. So that'll be the end of today's episode. I'm not sure when another one will happen, just whenever. Okay? Alright, I can sign this off. Bye-bye.
Or
Just bye, that's it.
Goodbye.
goodbye in the FiyaPie. Play a game of FiyaPie.
Oh
Goodbye.
my
Yeah.
god. Alright, that's it.
Also, the channel name is A Fickle FiyaPie Podcast. Period.
A fickle. Oh, I see.
A Fickle FiyaPie Podcast. Period.